mana value that in a 1v1 setting can really add up and just overwhelm the opponent.
Yeah, especially after some reworks where, well, reworks, but some balance changes where a lot of his bad RNG choices have been removed from the pool, has made him just more dependable as well.
F in the chat for getting mana puff max. And we're starting in on the game. Deadshot we are seeing the Volco mirror match here. Deadshot's Volco much quicker cycle. So he will be getting more value out of that afterburner.
I definitely feel like Volco decks, well, and when it comes to me at least, I love aggro decks, especially Volco. The more aggro, the better. And I think aggro Volco decks will have a slight advantage as well in the mirror matchup.
A very heavy opening from Zen. Brothers of Light and Healing Fireball. Also had crossbow dudes played at one point. A lot of mana that got invested into this early push, and it's not really hitting face that much.
Fireball is a worthy addition to a lot of these decks, though. Or
yes, a lot of minions that will be destroyed by Fireball. Yeah, Zen had very behind in XP and not a great lead on health right now, especially with those afterburner pings coming in.
I mean, he doesn't really have a lot of splitting cards either that are cheap, except for his crossbow dudes in there, and he's not going to be able to keys almost at all if Deadshot doesn't want him to. So the XP lead is just going to keep widening, getting worse for him. And
that we're seeing in the Frostfeather Flyby coming in from the new set, a deceptively strong card. The slow can be devastating for some of those larger units. It's going to take a long time for those Brothers of Light to make it to phase.
He does use a Healing Fireball there, only to heal with one, since they did split. Not the most value, but...
And the other one will go down because of the slow to the Shield Guard. Normally it doesn't have problems with that fight, but that slow makes it...
the bat on Sen's face. I mean, he has no AA in hand, unless he wants to use a Fireball on it. So, not great.
Yeah, a lot of investment on those Brothers of Light, and we're not seeing it pay off. It's one of the problems you can have when you rely on the heavy cards. If they start failing, you end up in a bit of a death spiral. And you see on the XP lead,
these heavy cards, I mean, just...
Deadshot is up almost more than 40 XP actually now. It's currently 93 to 50 on XP.
Yeah, I mean, the XP lead and the HP lead for Sen, for Deadshot, I mean, is quite extensive, and I don't really think that Sen has a way to win this game, simply because it doesn't have cheap enough minions or any way to counter a lot of things in Deadshot's deck. He doesn't have the tempo, he doesn't have the answers he needs.
Yep, and we see a bit of a base race here to finish it out. Zen just... that lower XP... being decisive here. Deadshot could afford to just take the Brothers of Light to face and ignore them as his push finishes out the first game.
Yeah, he had well over 10 seconds there that he could just sit, not play anything, and still win. So a fairly strong victory to Deadshot in the first game, I feel.
Very strong performance from Deadshot, showing it very good answers to those Shield Guards of Light repeatedly. So we will now get into game 2. Deadshot will no longer be allowed to play Volco. That leaves him with just 2 decks available. He has the option between his Apep and Diona, as Setsu is banned. We'll have 3 minutes to sideboard, and we are starting on game number 2.
Pretty interesting to see this this matchup in a way. I mean, Deadshot has been playing in almost all the tournaments, I think, in this circuit, at least a lot of them. But Sen, I don't know if I've actually seen him in a single one yet, or at least not one that I've casted in. So I don't know how new he actually is, but it's interesting to see newer players how they perform in tournaments.
Zen, sticking on his Volco, still having problems with that bat.
I mean, he does not have any. I mean, he has a sniper, which is not a great counter, and he has crossbow dudes, which is an acceptable counter, but he doesn't have it in hand. He's not gonna have it in hand for a bit, which is. I mean, look at this damage. Like, it's really just not okay to take this much from a single bat.
Right. I mean, this has been over 400 damage from one bat.
Very angry bat. He has some resentment towards Volco here. Finally gets taken down, but Jesus, that's a lot of damage.
But now he's got that Dragon Whelp coming in, and I don't know if he's got... He will have the crossbow dudes to clear that out. One of the problems Zen's been having is just the order of his deck. His anti-air cards have been getting clumped, all in the same area, and then he plays all of them in a row, which means they stay at the bottom of his deck, and he's forced to cycle all the way through to them in a very low cycle deck.
Now he only has a Daggerfall in hand here to deal with this Dragon Whelp, and that's, well, he does have Fireball as well apparently, never mind.
Fireball will come in, but that also means the Fireball will not be available to deal with those Dragon Whelps, which is a lot of damage to be taking for those. That along with Poison, those are
XP
going
wise,
down.
Deadshot is having 20 XP lead here, and he's just got his shield, which is the point where Apep gets invincible. And
yeah, that shield is going to be very difficult for Zen to answer effectively. His Brothers of Light can be... It's very difficult to get a good push with Brothers of Light in the face of that totem. You can just totem down and put shrimps once they're on face, and you're not going to be taking any damage from that kind of push.
Zen is also running since he's running such a heavy, push, well, one push deck, completely stop that one big push easily.
And we're seeing in there the Mountain Shaper of very strong removal. It is 6 mana, but it cleared out far more than 6 mana.
It obliterated everything there. Deadshot doesn't have that much HP currently. I mean, it's ahead, both in XP and HP. Fairly good XP lead right now, but I mean, again, I just feel like Deadshot, because he's gonna get more and more value, especially once he hits perk 3 and Sen. Unless he gets a really good big push in that Deadshot can't defend against, then it's gonna be difficult for him to pull this.
Right, and it also is important to factor in that Deadshot does have the Mountain Shaper, and that, if he can hold it in his hand long enough, that just becomes an easy answer to any attempted push. He also got Undying Skeleton from his APEP perk. Not the best APEP perk, but it does provide another tank for his deck, another option for just a tank. It's not the best tank, but at 0 mana, it will get the job done. And it helps him keep providing some pressure. A good bridge burn clears out most of the spawns, but Zen's got a lot coming in that he does not have an answer to right now.
At this point, I mean, even if Zen gets perk 3 eventually, I think the strongest in this game by far. And Deadshot's gonna hit probably Mana Frenzy before that point anyway.
That was a great Mountain Shaper. Not only clears out, but also stops the Healing Fireball from landing. Mountain Shaper, a very strong card. And I'm not surprised to see it getting played along with the Flyby. Zen just a few pings now, and Deadshot's got a lot of cards he can ping with. Mountain Shaper coming in again to clear out most of the push. Just a bit more damage from that flyby. Not a great position for Zen to be in. And Deadshot here is going to hit Mana Frenzy soon, and Zen is still not to perk 3. That's Mana Frenzy right as the game is coming out. That will be set 2-0 to Deadshot 1.
I mean, I barely looked at the new cards, so I don't even remember the names because but yeah, they do look nice. So that's something. We are loading in here, it seems.
Loading in.
Play cards.
I wonder what Cat is going with first. I mean, I guess we wouldn't be surprised if it chooses the Mordar. Seems like one of his strongest decks here.
We've got Setsu against Stormbreaker.
Well, then I would give the initial edge to Cat, definitely. Because Setsu is definitely a slow deck killer.
Setsu is very punishing when it can get the value. Nerzel has the Bounty Sniper in the pocket. It's immediately cleared out by a Daggerfall.
Nerzel does have the laser turret, for example, in his deck here, which will be pretty good clearing, for example, the Cleaver or the Golem here.
Yes, we do see Cat's first Rock Rivals come out. Nerzel has a XP lead here, but he's lost the bridges, and his perk 1, it's useful, but it's not as immediately impactful as Setsu's perk 1. As we see here, Setsu perk 1 clearing out a lot of the ads. And we see again that Bounty Sniper drops without getting a bounty. It can be difficult when you've got that Bounty Sniper to really keep it with the value. Nerzel might have wanted to tech in a Bannerman for this match. We see the laser golem, the laser turret coming out that will clear out the blue golem very quickly. Nerzel doing well in keeping those bridges. He's had control of them for most of the match so far. Not a great XP lead yet, but he's still got that top bridge in there, fighting over bot bridge. If he can keep this up, it might be enough to help him get to that perk 3 where Stormbringer becomes quite a bit more of a threat.
Well, he at least gets way more annoying than he currently is. When it comes to perk 3s though, I mean, Setsu's perk 3 is just as devastating and has way more of a instant kill potential, especially if your opponent is like under 1000 HP and you reach perk 3 Setsu, it's like you smell blood and you just want to ruin their life.
And again, Nerzel tried getting the Bounty Sniper and it goes down. Nerzel looks like he might be dying to this push even.
Cat just refreshing his wheel with a spell or 2 here and almost got him completely down, but gonna save probably the rest of his mana and spells for another jump in the near future to finish off Nerzel here.
Right, Nerzel very low health. I don't see how he lives another Setsu drop. And the Setsu drop is
there's just no way. I mean, even if he had healing here, He's gotten so low that against the Setsu, there's unless you have
Yeah.
like insane healing capabilities in your deck, there's just no way you can keep up.
Setsu
Keep up
drops, and that
yeah,
will
Cat
be game 1 to Cat.
does emote with the GG well played there, just as he jumps, knowing that victory is assured, and that was a decisive game 1.
Yes, a very good push by Cat. That one push took out a lot of health from Nerzel and set up really an unrecoverable situation for Nerzel.
Yeah, I mean, Nerzel had the laser turret down against that push I saw, but laser turret not great against multiple smaller enemy units, unfortunately. But
So Cat is no longer allowed to play Setsu. That leaves him just with his Volco and Mordar decks.
now at least I'm hoping and expecting to see this Mordar, because to me this looks like a really juicy, fun deck to play with the black hole and everything else here. You can get just insane value. So, well, I'm hoping to see that one. Nerzel, though, I mean, I don't really know what he's gonna go for here. He has a lot of options. I wouldn't really play Ratbow. I still think he's really weak. I just don't like him. Haven't for like 4 years. But I don't know. Maybe Setsu now or something. I mean, I don't know. Staying on the same master here. Well, he can change up his deck a bit, of course, but staying on Stormbringer. If he faces Mordar, I'm not fancying his chances that much. If he's facing Volco, not that excited about those chances either. So
I
probably
think
Setsu.
Ratbo might actually be his best choice here. Ratbo can overwhelm Mordar's big units, and then some of those larger units Nerzel has in his Ratbo deck can actually get to Mordar's face to be dealing damage.
Potentially, but with all these cycle cards in Cat's deck, I just feel, well, I don't know. He can make any of his decks really cheap and devastatingly, sort of, well, a bit more aggro at least. And
We will see the Mordar against Ratbo.
all right, well, that's gonna be an interesting matchup. I'm excited to see how this turns out.
Cat
Even in his sideboards.
right away with the Rock Rivals.
On dying here against the against the Cleaver and the statue here. That's gonna deal a lot of damage, especially when Cat blocks the killing blow with the tank.
Yep, Cat. That living statue has made it to Cat's face. It will get in quite a bit of damage here.
Yeah, Cat will probably lose about 1,000 HP here, which a bit more actually. That Golem's not Golem. Well, that's just a thing a lot longer than I losing 1,500 HP, which is not at all a good start for Cat here, especially being Mordar. I mean, he does have a slow start with the Master, but this is a bit worse than he probably.
Right, a very
Good res.
a
Very
good
nice.
res, but not a great start for Cat. A lot of health lost, and now he's got.
I mean, at least he's gonna take out this Cleaver here. He's gonna keep the good amount of HP on his Golem. Select is gonna do some damage on Nerzel's face, but gonna go down fairly quickly here. XP is fairly even, Nerzel with a small lead. But, I mean, I just feel like Cat really wants to get to the second perk here, and once he does, he can get some Tombstones up, assure some good trades with that Black Hole, and then start rolling and winning from there. Maybe, hopefully, we'll see.
Right. He does have to be concerned, though. Nerzel will be hitting his second perk, and Daka can be great value against Mordar.
Indeed, but I don't think Nerzel has any Horde minions or such in his deck, does he? No. Doesn't have any really big Horde or like other cards they can use for a lot of Daka charges. So the effectiveness is a bit limited with how many you can get out of that per.
It looks like Cat teched out his Black Hole for this game.
Wow, that's. Well, I'm sad now.
Yes, he teched it out for his Screaming Scrat.
That's I don't know. To me, that just seems like a really risky, weird thing to do. And so far, he's not exactly getting any benefit from doing so. I mean, he's not ahead in XP. He's actually behind by 10. And unless he starts getting some good rests, I mean, he rests Undying Skeleton last. Not exactly great. Not Undying,
Right.
Whatever's. One of the skeletons.
And the Screaming Scrat it is a low-cost card, but Black Hole is not a difficult card to cycle with.
No, it's I mean, it's a cycle card. It's a super versatile card. It's just, in my opinion, still one of the best cards in the game. I love it so much. So taking it out is a bit, I don't know. I'm not undecided on that one. He's gonna get a small push on top here. Tank Fire Imp going on face. It's gonna be deleted by the Cleaver though. Gonna take out the Sniper there as well. I mean, Nerzel is losing HP here. He's gonna be at 780. So he's almost at the same health level as Cat. But Nerzel does have the XP lead still by 15
and
or
he's
so.
got in a pretty large push going. That
that Fire Imp
he
does
will
clear out a lot of
revive
things here on the ground.
but
Did
the
not
Fire
get to
Imp
revive
gets
the
cleared. No revive on that Fire Imp. And a bit more damage onto Cat's face. Nerzel now with perk 3. That will help him. That will actually be a great help for him here.
It will help him a
As
bit with
Cat does not have a Blastmancer or any other good swarm clears, so Nerzel can start just overwhelming.
Succubus
with
will be
units.
okay at clearing
And
out small things. Thankfully.
The Mordaka coming in, clearing out the Golem quickly. The small stuff also just helping to clear that Golem. We're seeing here where Ratbo can really get out of hand.
Definitely you can see the potential
Just
here.
a lot of minions to be dealing with in bot lane.
It looks like we're definitely a good counter with all these tiny scrats coming along when they do group up. But yeah, this is
Mordaka, but that tank is closed. But Nerzel here, he has 3 snipers out right now.
Nice
that is
fireball
just
to finish off the succubus.
a lot of.
I mean, snipers are dealt with here, and the third perk is now up for Cat. But unless he can get some, he does get the rest there just in time. But he needs to just hold these pushes and sort of get control of the game again, because
Right now
is
his
happening
big
on his
issue
side of the board.
The bigger issue with these pushes isn't the face damage, it's that Nerzel's gotten a huge XP lead. He's to 170 to Cat's 130. If this rate continues, he's hitting Mana Frenzy well before Cat.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I mean, his third perk isn't that much of a threat, in my opinion, overall. I mean, the danger of hitting Mana Frenzy is way more dangerous here, because at that point, I don't think Cat is going to be able to hold.
Right, I think the big danger from the Ratbo perk 3 here is that it means every time he plays a minion, he's getting that split, and you have to be playing something to take those bridges again. And
Yeah,
that's just a lot of mana to need to use just to keep those bridges. And we're seeing Nerzel here. Nerzel's only about 15 experience away from Mana Frenzy.
Full push going bottom here for Cat. Might be able to do something. Tank is
But
deleted.
a good Mordaka takes out that tank, and the Succubus drops soon after.
We'll get a rest, or no? We'll probably get a rest there in top as well.
Yep, he will get a res, but only on a Curse Bearer. Not the best of reses there. Particularly against a Rappo. Curse Bearers...
No, not great, no, but better than nothing at least. It was about to expire anyway, so...
Right.
He'll take it.
Nerzel here just 2 XP away from Mana Frenzy.
Unless Cat can get
Does not have
something.
either bridge yet. He does take that top, and that is Mana Frenzy for Nerzel. He just needs now to grab some bridges.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't think Cat's gonna be able to really hold off here. Unless he gets one really big push in really soon. He's gonna spiral out of control, and Cat is going to just die, unfortunately.
Yes, just a lot of minions. Cat
I think
just does not have enough
I
of a
called the game
clear
here
for
soon.
this many minions. Yeah. and he's not close to Mana Frenzy.
Yeah,
Mordaka coming in, clearing out that Fire Imp. That Cleaver is going to make it to face here soon as well.
I mean,
Cat is going to drop here.
Yeah, Nurse will is capped on XP or mana here a lot, so he's just sort of playing things. He doesn't really need to.
Right. I mean, at this point, Cat is just two fireballs away. Yeah, Nerzel could just fireball face. And it looks like that's all he's going to do. He's just going to cycle around to the fireballs and finish out the game with fireball lethal.
Equal to GG, knowing that it is what it is.
And that will be game 2 to Nerzel.
Pricing, I mean, it's not often that Cat loses a game before like finals or anything of like there, so it's quite a good performance there from Nerzel to take even a single game off Cat. I mean, who knows, he might take another, but anyway, it's a very respectable result.
Yes, I think it was a very good call here to take that Ratbo. You have to consider not only does Ratbo typically do well into Mordar decks, especially those without the Blastmancer, it also does really well into Volco because it's one of the few masters whose decks naturally run at a tempo that can counter Volco, along with those perks helping to keep that marked bridge.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that was one of the most ideal matchups for his Ratbo deck there, I feel. I didn't see the Harbinger at all in Cat's deck, so I suppose it was switched out for something else.
Yes, he teched out for that game. He teched out Black Hole and Harb for Screaming Scrat and Curse Bearer.
Ah, right.
And I think he also took out the Sniper for an Illu Cleaver.
Yeah, because he did use that card a few times there. So definitely made the deck way more cycly, which in the end didn't really help in that matchup.
Right. I think it was a good call by Nerzel to take out to take the Ratbo. It's just a very strong when you look at it, it was just going to be very strong with the knowledge that there is not going to be a Spirit Mancer or a Blast Mancer or good AoE clear. Neither of Cat's remaining decks really had strong AoE clears that you need against Ratbo.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't know. I just felt like Cat. I mean, he just did not have the counters he needed. He did not have the correct cards to deal with the swarm. He did not. I mean, also that initial push that where he lost half his HP was a really horrible start, and he wasn't able to recover from it.
Right. Mordar starts slow, and that can be a huge problem. And here we saw it just started too slow to get back into the game in time.
Yeah, and also, I mean, as per usual, since Mordar isn't able to kill anything, since he's useless in that regard most of the time, he just yeah, I mean,
right. I think Nerzel also did very well,
especially in the early game.
It was a good decision by Nerzel to keep in that Cleaver in his Ratbo deck. That Cleaver did a lot for him. It cleared out a lot of Succubus plays. It helped clear out those golems and those Scrat tanks. It just provided something beefier that Ratbo usually is lacking.
Yeah, I mean, it's never. I mean, Cleaver has been. I mean, it's been in the game since the beginning, I suppose, since it's base card. But it's always been like a chunky, like high DPS, well, not DPS, but high hard hitting unit, and
we're going to have a restart here. Cat cannot play APEP.
That was a fast game if I ever saw one.
We'll be restarting here shortly. Cat picked the wrong deck.
Trying to sneak in one on us here. Like, well, I can play APEP, right? Fortunately not.
So Ner'zhul will be picking Cat's deck, and Ner'zhul will be picking the Mordar.
That might be disastrous for Cat. But Ner'zhul has to use the same deck he queued in with, right? Or can he change as well then?
So it was Stormbringer for Ner'zhul. So I believe the rule here is that Ner'zhul stays on Stormbringer, but he can choose the deck Cat plays. So yes, Ner'zhul must stay on Stormbringer, and he picks Cat's deck, so it will be Stormbringer against Mordar. Ner'zhul will, and
well, that's not necessarily a bad matchup for Cat. Anyway,
well,
there.
I think this is going to be a bad matchup because Stormbringer has the laser turret.
Unless he took it out, but I doubt it.
Well, more importantly, he knows Cat is playing Mordar now. I don't see any reason for him to take out the laser turret with the knowledge that Cat will be on Mordar.
Well, I mean, I suppose he's able to side deck things in again between the games, and not having to stay on the same deck layout he had before the reset. Or no, I don't really know on that front, but yeah, it does have the laser turret in the deck anyhow, so it will be very effective against some of Cat's units. That bounty sniper not going to shoot down the well, rush, blast it away.
And we're seeing here fairly even on XP, no big health difference for either. Cat will be playing out the Rock Rivals again.
I hope in this case Cat brought the Black Hole at least, or the Harbinger, for example.
I don't think Cat brought either. Does not look like Cat brought either. Cat opted for a pretty high cycle deck this game.
Bad Panda once again.
Illu Cleaver, Sewer Scrat, Dragon Whelp, all in. It's a decent enough choice. I mean, you have to consider against a Stormbringer, how much value can you really, against a Stormbringer with laser turret, how much value can you really get playing big units?
Also, if you look here at the XP lead, I mean, sure, Ner'zhul has kept the bridges fairly well, but the bounty sniper has also gotten 3 or 4 kills.
Right.
So it's gotten a decent lead here.
Cat's only removal right now is that Fireball. He did not put in the Daggerfall.
That will probably be quite dooming for him in the end here, because Daggerfall would have been really useful against a lot of these units.
That lack of Daggerfall going to be very punishing with that bounty sniper on Stormbringer.
Yeah, I mean, Ner'zhul has, what, 2-3 units that are perfect with Daggerfall.
Right.
So we'll see how it ends here, but again, the laser turret just charging up, and goodbye Gollum. Next, please.
Just a very strong card in this matchup, and Cat also suffering those pings are coming in, really stopping him from getting pushes going and being able to tempo the way he'd like to. And Ner'zhul here is not far off from perk 3.
I mean, he is
how much he's had control of the bridges.
He's halfway there. Cat just going to get second perk right now, but I mean, Cat isn't. I mean, he is behind in XP by a decent bit, but it's not completely disastrous just yet. But it's not looking amazing either, of course.
And it's interesting. Ner'zhul's let Cat get that Golem revived 3 times now, but he's not really in danger because he's got that laser turret. And there we see that laser turret's coming in. He's got the Crystal Construct as a great tank to just hold Cat's units there.
I mean, with the second perk, Cat will be able to revive Just the amount of
He
units
will
that will
get
help
both,
it.
and the laser turret will be down for a bit here, but that's still...
Now, imagine if Cat had Black Hole. He could deal with the laser turret.
I mean, that laser
way more
turret
of a
cleared out
easy fashion.
almost 20 mana worth of units. And Nerzel here 4 XP away from his third perk. It's just been a great... Laser turret's already up again. That's going down. Cat will not have either of those res.
It just feels like this game is gonna... I mean, it's gonna end in Mana Frenzy one way or the other. I don't think any of the players here have the deck set up to finish the other without reaching Frenzy. Just sort of continual clashes on the bridge, so whoever gets Mana Frenzy first, I think.
And
will
more
probably win this
bounties from that bounty sniper. Nerzel up to a 30 XP lead against Cat, and he's had control of those bridges for a lot of the game. That bounty sniper has been getting a lot of bounties.
The tank here is going to do some work, but it's not close in time to sort of continually stop the turret from targeting other things. And that is going to expire there just in time. Another sniper being put down on bottom lane though. I mean, 2 golems here.
2 golems, but again, with laser turret available for Nerzel, those golems, you need a lot of them to actually start getting value.
Turret is there coming in hand, so he will have it. I mean, Cat is reviving a lot of golems, and even if the laser turret is effectively killing all of these golems and other high value minions, they just keep resting over and over and over again. So the value he's getting is a bit negated because of all these reses.
Right, Nerzel has had not as much success with preventing the reses. But he has been...
Yeah, I mean, he has been annihilating a lot of the pushes or the golems, the big minions with the laser turret. But yeah, I mean, Cat hasn't really allowed him to sort of rest other things either. I mean, he hasn't played 1-2 cost minions. He
Nerzel here has a lot coming in for the push. That laser turret as well, getting fireball. It will clear out quite a bit, but not enough.
That frenzy fire imp as well in the back is just insane.
Yeah, Nerzel will drop here. Just a very strong push by Cat there to take that game.
I mean, before the game there, I still feel that Mordar is favored. And it's a I just want to throw spells, so I want to build massive golems, and they're not going to stop me. Sort of deck, I suppose. I mean, Clear Skies will probably let him survive longer, but still.
And that Spawn of Fury can give him 2 golems at the same time. It's an interesting play to see, but...
Showtime!
Alright, we're loaded in. It's Ratbow against Diona. This Diona deck will be quite aggressive. You've got Rammer in it, potentially a Howling Moon in it if you tech that in. Wolf Among Sheep, Cleaver, Once Bitten, all in it normally. Yep, we're seeing here
Rammer.
that Diona incredibly aggressive opening.
Rammer got 3 hits and Tantrum Thrower is getting hits in. Beam just annihilating everything. Youthful's losing 1200 HP in the first 42 seconds of the game. Feels good, man.
Heavy investment by the Diona there, but definitely paid off.
I mean, Face is the place, and Beam is... I mean, it's just supposed to be used on Face, really. I mean, Smork all the way. That's the only way to do things here. Youthful's running a Ratbow deck with the present here. He got those cards, which I forgot the name of.
A very useful... The Slitherbound can be very useful in taking out units. Their DPS seems a bit low naturally, but the poison is very effective. Wheel of Doom's coming in very often.
I'm a bit afraid for you fools here though, because the only clear he has is Wheel, which I mean, it can clear some stuff, but I mean, he's only at 1000 HP. If he keeps having rammers thrown at him and just any sort of like push after push after push, he's not gonna have the wheel in hand often enough to like counter all these things. And I mean, a wheel can't even kill some of these units with a single.
Right, Lear Game has had a very aggressive play so far, and it's been working for him very well.
Especially, I mean, when you have a rammer and those are really aggressive smork aggro cards, I mean, it doesn't matter what units you have in front to tank. I mean, the rammer doesn't care, for example. And the lower he gets here, almost at 1,000, I mean, there's a few more.
And that is a rammer coming in
damage
with a Rage Wolf falling.
Yeah, I mean, that wolf is mad, and a fireball for good measure, because we need more face damage here.
U-Fools down to only 700, and U-Fools has not had an much of an XP lead to make up for it.
No, I mean, as Ratpo here, you need to have a big XP lead if you're gonna make anything happen. And
a
so far,
nervous
that's not been the
emote
case.
coming in from U-Fools. Crossbow trap on face, again, very aggressive play here.
Under 666 HP here, which means things are getting dire. Even a single rammer can end it with, well, 4 hits, I suppose. Doesn't need, I mean, he has fireball, he has crossbow trap, or he's going to have that from time to time. He's going to, I mean, he's going to have a lot. I don't know, I just don't think there's any way that you fools can defend against this. He doesn't have any healing capability. Another rammer coming down, Rage Wolf on top. Fireball.
Lord Daka will clear it out, and the wolf will go down to a Scrat Horde, but that's still some damage from the fireball on face.
I mean, if Lear Game wants here, he can just fireball him to death. I mean, I think he can defend easily enough with 1500, 1600 HP left, and just fireball.
I mean, it wouldn't be impossible for him to just take out a bit of health and then, say, a fireball or a beam down for a finish.
And he also has the beam, I forgot. I mean, he has even more direct damage here.
But it looks like this might be that push.
There's not a Dark in hand here.
Bottom.
That's gonna be game.
That's game. Laser turret will come. The beam of doom will come down to finish here.
The good old beam finish, the one and best way to finish a game almost in Mini Masters.
A very aggressive play by Lear Game, but it paid off. You just didn't have enough in U-Fool's deck that could defend the way it needed to.
Especially since Lear Game's Thehagengnome was so aggressive and fairly cheap as well. At least with the splitting units and all the potential there. I mean, U-Fools just didn't have an opportunity to get much of an XP lead at all because Lear Game could just take all the bridges, he could split units, he could just keep his XP at a very respectable level or even close to the same as U-Fools. And then as a Ratboy, if you don't get an XP lead, it's quite to really get anywhere if you don't have any sort of push potential and such.
So that Diona will be out. A bit disappointing to see that Diona go. It's fun seeing that aggressive of a deck. But that does mean we're either going to see the Setsu or the Milloween that are both very interesting decks. That Setsu is running Hypnotize.
I mean, that's always fun. Like, you use your Setsu, you jump on the enemy face, they play a cleaver, you hypnotize it, and then, yes, please, that'd be great. But, yeah, I mean, I would like to see this Milloween, I would like to see this Setsu, so no matter the choice here, I think it's gonna be fun watching Lear Game's, sort of choice and how he plays his deck of choice in the next game. A lot of choice words there.
We've got the Setsu. He teched in a Howling Moon for this deck.
Oh, of course it did. And U-Fool's still on the Ratbow here. I mean, he does have the Combust, for example, in his sideboard. Maybe he teched that in. I mean, he does have Horde in his deck as well, but I don't think he teched it in so far, at least. Nice. Ah, no, never mind.
An unfortunate timing there.
Had to
for
be in
that
front.
Wheel of Doom.
And it does not look like U-Fools did tech in the Combust, which means no memes for us.
Well, that's just unfair. How are we to cast without memes?
Exactly. I mean, you have the Horde
coming down.
And well, top lane is Lear Games. Follow up here with the Bridge Buddies. He's also gonna make short work of these poor scrats.
Does do well in just distracting long enough, not taking a lot of damage there. And he does have the bridges now.
Not for long though. Gonna go back into League Game Saver and Setsu jump coming in. Probably gonna jump on face. There we go. Just aggressive all the way here.
Fireball for 2 mana.
That would seem to be correct, which is not bad. That is pretty okay. But the damage here, all the way down to 1700, 16. Almost gonna, it's gonna go down to under half health.
1500 here.
Like, again, you can just see that Lear game is just like, you know, I like Smork, I like going face. I don't really care what happens other than that. And I mean, with his first set to jump, he's jumped just directly on face. And he's probably gonna continue that trend. And if he continues with that, and he reaches second perk, and then eventually third perk, if the game even goes that far, he's going to annihilate you fools. Rat, though, in my opinion, not really a good master to play versus an aggro Setsu, for example. Just preemptively
Fireball prediction. A good prediction there. It is somewhat unfortunate for Lear game that the Fireball is what his opponent got from Future Present. That does mean that he will have to keep splitting his wolves, and they will be... He's now got 2 easy clears against him for the Legionnaires that will not let them change into.
But as you can see here, I mean, he's just doing so much damage. I mean, every single small push does 200, 300, and by that metric, 2 more pushes will do it, and it's gonna be dead. I mean, Setsu jump now with the reload as well will do a lot, even with a fireball. I mean, you need some backup DPS there. This is gonna be, I mean, League game is falling almost to half health there, but I don't think that wheel is questionable there. Not hitting anything, fortunately. They do split. And he's gonna probably use the fireball here, but he's losing so much HP.
Yeah, he's down to only 300 HP. He's got wolves coming in top, and he doesn't have a lot to hold with.
Gonna just try to get some time by using the horde,
range where a fireball and a Setsu jump is almost certainly lethal. He's actually in range now
50,
where just one
100.
fireball is lethal, and that's gonna come in.
Yeah, just... I mean, another just aggro, Smork, deck, and approach from Lear game, and it works out in his favor once again. The rat boat choice there did not work.
It's on.
Alright. I'm gonna jump in for Gnome real quick. Hello, this is Jules.
Hello, Jules.
Hello.
Surprise Jules casting.
Surprise, surprise.
So we do have Cat on his APEP. We'll have Diona, though, for Acer.
This is something interesting. Do you see the second card for Cat? That's the Mountain Shaper, and that's actually so strong on APEP right now.
It is a strong card in general. On APEP, it's just nasty.
An APEP is just nasty. Thing is, you're trying to survive until part 2, and this is just allowing you to survive so long.
Right.
There we go.
Particularly Mountain Shaper, one of the big things about it as well is that it is one of the cards that gets better as the game goes on. It isn't as... Later in the game, you can get a lot of value out of it because more mana value is being played.
Yeah.
Acer playing out his first Demon Warrior.
And both players just got their perk 1. Cat slightly ahead in the XP by 10 points. He got a free stint from perk 1.
Yes. Stint for Cat.
Frost Feathers on Acer. Such a strong card. As you mentioned on the other set, the slow mechanic is so strong on some of the big minions.
That slow mechanic can be absolutely devastating. Particularly, you know, I would expect that if the Mordor does get played, that slow mechanic is just devastating for golems.
Fire
makes the cards. Yep, Fire Impel Clear. That slow mechanic basically negates the existence of...
Yeah. Ooh, there we go. Look at that. Clears up everything and Still, Cat gets the bridges. He gets perk 2 so quickly. And that's a 30 EXP
really
lead.
taking the XP lead now. It's the power of APEP. You can start getting that low cycle going.
And Fristand is definitely a great draw from perk 1. More anti-air is never bad.
Right. Stint, it's not very survivable, but if you've got something you can put it behind, it can be great DPS.
Yeah, great example there with the Curse Bearer. And Cat utilizing the Shield Totem on the top bridge just a few seconds ago to tank for the aimbot to get rid of the Spirit Mancer and Marines. There we go, again, this low. Thankfully, the feathers died to Elu Cleaver. So
yeah,
there are
Acer
counters.
just not on a good foot here to start out.
Yeah. He's gonna have to...
Not only down more than 40 XP at this point, he's also half health already.
He's gonna have to rely a lot on Ruffles getting him a lot of EXP potions and mana potions as well to make sure he can keep the bridges with his own minions. Oh, really good poison strat.
Yeah, Sewer Strat doing well there. Marine still would have won the fight, but it's always a good move there. A nice spirit onto the stint, onto that aimbot.
Again.
But it's still...
Oof. And he just got perk 3, and Acer just got his perk 2. That's a 60 EXP lead for Cat. And he got a free Musketeer from his perk 3, which is really good against the Demon Warrior.
Yes, that is a great draw into a Demon Warrior opponent.
And he's just shown him to Acer, and Acer must be worried at this point. He drops the Demon Warrior right in front of it, but it's gonna die to the Spirit Mancer and Diona auto attacks. But the Demon Warrior is almost dead. She gets 200 extra HP from the Spirit.
Ruffles will get mana there. And we are going to see a lot of units getting spirits. This is one of the weaknesses of Mountain Shaper, though. It is in Cat's hand, but it's only to the 3rd stack, which means those units are going to get a chance to get past Cat while he's waiting for it to get fully stacked. Another mana from Ruffles. Not enough, though. Acer is really on the back foot, and I don't think that mana is going to help him enough to turn this around for him. Particularly because that giant push is going to get cleared shortly by Mountain Shaper.
There you go.
And
thankfully,
there's the clear.
Yeah, thankfully the Fire Imp stays alive, but almost gets taken down by the remaining Curse Aura from the Curse Bearer, but...
And it will drop to the Morgue roll. Demon Warrior getting played out again, but the Musketeer is ready, and it's out.
Oh, but look at the XP lead from Cat. That's just absurd. He is 30 EXP away from Mana Frenzy, and Acer doesn't even have perk 3. He's still 20 behind for perk 3.
A lot of spirits getting put out by Acer. That will be some health that will help, but it's still not enough. He's really got to get back on XP. Cat's going to hit, at this rate, Cat might hit Mana Frenzy before Acer even gets his 3rd perk.
And that's, I don't know if that's sad, disappointing. Well, this Demon Warrior needs to be taken down quickly. Although, I don't think he cares, really. It's gonna take, okay, nice. Good streaming strat.
Yeah, that Demon Warrior not even getting face damage. It's just really difficult to get the value with that Demon Warrior against this APEP deck, even without the Musketeer. And with that Musketeer draw, it's a lot to have to answer.
And here we go. 1 XP for Acer. He gets perk... Okay, he gets perk 3 before Cat gets Mana Frenzy.
He makes it Mana Frenzy now for Cat.
And here we go. Cat gonna spam his way in, and even if Acer tries to come back, Mountain Shaper is still in Cat's stack, so he can play that whenever he gets it.
Right, and the big thing about Mountain Shaper is it will knock Acer's units back, which means he can use it before they hit the bridge to keep them off the bridge, should it Acer ever make it there. Does not look like Acer's going to make it there.
Yeah.
Though. This push is going to be lethal.
That looks like GG, and Acer having a lot of trouble. This APEP needs to be banned. Cat showing how strong Mana Shaper on APEP is. And that will be 1-0 for Cat.
Yeah, APEP in general, an important ban, and this is showing why.
Oh, there we go. Yes, good casting. Issues because things die for no reason. That seemed fun and interactive. For those of us who were no head-on, how did the first game?
Cat took first game pretty decisively with large XP lead on that APEP.
Alright, that's... I mean, it is APEP, I'm not surprised.
So Acer... Neither player will have APEP anymore. Acer still has his Diona, Ratbo, and Setsu. Cat will either be on his Volco or his Mordar.
Alright. Well, I suppose we could see Mordar once again. Wouldn't necessarily be bad. I mean... Well... I'm not sure. If you feel we've gotten a better view of things, if I would have actually properly watched that last game.
I don't know. I think the Diona might still be his best choice here. Those Frost Feathers are very good at answering Mordar's big units. That slow is just a devastating thing to have on a Harb or Golem.
Right. Makes sense, sir. Makes sense.
And I think it also fares pretty well into the Volco. Those are, the Volco doesn't have a lot of anti-air on Cat. It's just got those... You don't really want to use a Magma Cannon just to clear out the Frost Feathers.
No, you
So you have to be careful with the timing to make sure that you don't have those getting to your face and getting in. We will see Acer sticking on the Diona against the Volco.
Alright, and I suppose it is, it was a Demon Warrior Diona, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay, it's gonna be fun to see how that plays out. Did see some big-ass warriors last game. Seems like Cat is starting up with the bridge control here. Nice Daggerfall. Clears out the Marines and hits face as well, I think.
Yes, Acer bit behind on XP. Health, that level won't really matter. And that is going to be some spirits onto his Frost Feathers.
Not that I really did much in there.
Will get cleared by Marines, but yeah, just...
Oh, got a Mancer up top and some Marines up on bottom. Small trades here.
Just some small trades so far. Spirit Mancer getting in a bit of damage on Cat. Acer now to his first perk, but he is already quite a bit behind for this stage of the game. 38 XP on Cat and 24 on Acer. That is a pretty notable mana difference. XP difference. And we're seeing now Cat's got the marked bridge and Cat can start pinging. And we're seeing those pings come in.
Some spares here being put on those Lancers, which will help them survive for a bit. But
That helps
still, I'm just really I'm really scared here for Acer if Cat can keep the marked bridge for a considerable amount of time, or when he's gonna expend a lot of cards, then he can really just start burning down Acer here. He is losing some HP himself here though, dropping down to 2k here quickly if this continues. Well, 2.2 then. Still, that's a decent amount of damage taken from a single push.
And Acer will regain quite a bit of XP there as well. It's now only a 10 XP differential, a good push from Acer there.
Did get a good amount of things done, and yeah, definitely pretty good. Cat in control of both bridges though, which includes the marked bridge, of course. Will make Acer lose a bit more HP here, down to 1800 almost.
Spirits on those Marines. A Spirit did go on Ruffles to keep Ruffles alive from that Daggerfall, so Acer did get the mana from that. Those Frost Feathers going to get cleared out by Tantrum Throwers, but that still leaves Marines on Cat's face.
It does lose like 200 exactly.
Yeah, more chip, but he's also got a lot of pings down. Showing off just how damaging Volco can be if you can't keep that bridge.
Definitely. I mean, Demon Warrior up to level 3 here.
Acer only had lost control of that bridge for a few seconds, but in that time, Cat got out a lot of pings.
Some Spirit Infusions there, not bad at all, but just the bridge burn got a lot of value there earlier, and
more
keep getting value as well, I'm sure.
That Spirit Infusion will keep that Frost Feather alive, and Cat does not have his anti-air ready for it.
But it is thankfully not a lot of DPS.
Not a lot of DPS, but some more small damage.
He does chip away a little bit. I mean, he is at 1870 right now. He's not in any danger zone as of yet, and again, Acer is not either, but against Volco, 1400 is a lot more scary than being at 1800 versus, say, Deona, I feel.
Right. He will... It looks like he will get this heal, though. He does get the heal that gives him a bit more. That slow coming in on the cleaver.
Yeah, we'll get more infusions here.
Again, that Frost Feather Cat does not have the answer right now. He does cycle to it, but...
The warrior coming here. He is big and strong.
Now we've got what can be a threatening push. Cat can cycle pretty quickly. He's got the bridge burn available now. But it looks like he's going to choose to hold off on the bridge burn, clear the ads instead.
It does just clear the Drone Walker and Stun Lancer there, which is more than fair. Fuse the warrior a bit there, but not enough to keep it alive for 2. It does get another hit in, actually. And another!
Quite a few hits on there, actually.
Survived way longer than I thought there.
Cat now behind in health, and that Demon Warrior... It will drop before that Demon Warrior drops before making the face, but it does give Acer, again...
The return run is coming now, though, from Cat. I mean, both players had about the same HP right now. Cat with some XP lead, but that's not that important at this point in the game.
Right. Acer a bit behind in health, but he's got a lot of tools here to hold off just a bit longer. Demon Warrior coming in now. It will not get hit by that bridge burn. And
Acer does get the mana there as well.
We're now seeing a pretty threatening push coming in. Between that
get the top
Demon
bridge
Warrior...
and spam.
Unfortunately, I don't think he really has good options to get that top bridge and spam. He's got to deal with a lot of Demon Warriors coming in.
He does have a top bridge now. Not for long. But, no, okay. I mean, he is keeping it for a second or two at a time, and if he's able to use 2-3 cards in that time, then that's almost enough.
There we go. That This could
And-
be lethal here. A
There we
quick
go.
set of pings for Cat to take
And
this
folks.
game well. So that will be 2-0 to Cat against Acer. Cat, I think it's going to be Diona for Lear and Setsu for Deadshot. That would be... Oh, we've got the Diona mirror match.
Let's duel.
Alright, well, I
think
mean,
that
Diona
also-
is not bad either.
Yeah, I think that's also that's still a good choice. The Diona for Deadshot, Diona does also have a lot of defensive options, which helps against a more aggressive interpretation of the Master.
Indeed, I mean, I would give the edge to Lyrium though, just because I've seen his Diona deck, and I think as it's played right, which he...
Ooh, I think that edge is going away because that is a defenso chopper for Deadshot, and that is going to shut down Volts.
That is true. Defensos are quite good. From the sideboard into the deck.
I
That's gonna
think
work like a
that's
charm.
very smart choice. All of Leargame's decks are heavy on the wolves. That defenso is going to easily pay for itself, and the fireball coming in to clear out the wolf among sheep as well.
Yeah, Fireball used to clear Wolf Among Sheep. The
Very
Daggerfall
good
used to
showing
clear
by
Marines.
Deadshot.
Yeah, he has a lot of good answers and good damaging spells and counters here. I mean, the Rammer would probably be the only thing that's gonna be able to get through.
And even then, if he still has Zap Shrine or Shen, that is going to also answer the Rammer very efficiently.
And the traps on the ground may also give a bit of help to
Not
that.
only the traps, but also not only the bear trap from the auto, but also any kind of any kind of Diona trap.
And the Screaming Scrat.
And we see there the shrimps coming in to clear that Rammer. Deadshot defending very well so far.
Yeah, I do think that with all these small changes to the deck and how Deadshot is playing the deck, it might be really, really challenging for Leargame to actually pull this off, because he's facing a lot of good counters. Well, Monkey just gonna be healed up here. Gonna get some HP as well, after that Deadshot really needs it. Oh, never mind.
He
Poor.
barely does not get the health there, but he will take a hit from that Rammer, but he's well ahead
One
on
hit
that.
from the Rammer, but I mean
And
the
XP.
damage that Deadshot has inflicted here on Deadshot inflicted on Leargame here is not inconsequential. I mean, we are almost at half HP here for Leargame, and
that
there's also
wolf
20
is cleared
XP behind.
with that. The Tranquil Shihao will heal back to full
The value.
the value.
An angry wolf here coming in though to slap that monkey down, but the Leargame is under half HP. It does
And
play
again, the defenso coming out. Fireball followed up to clear.
And yeah, here you just have like all the taunt counters basically. Just gonna tank multiple hits, and even with a hit going into face, that's just one hit.
Right.
Like he needs 3 every time to get enough value at this point, because he's getting fairly low on HP himself. He needs to be careful.
And
as
there
well,
again, defenso just clearing amazingly.
And Ruffles getting an HP heal there, which means that last Rammer attack did absolutely nothing. And Daggerfall taking out the Marines, getting some face damage in. And the Dragon Pulse will be taken out. Oh, it's actually survived for a bit, will help take out the Shihao there. And the Rammer is stuck.
Rammer is stuck, then Screaming Scrat and the crossbow trap, all of that coming in, that Rammer will not make it to face either.
Yeah, this is just looking like a sure win for Deadshot at this point. He just has the counters, he has the answers,
Right.
he knows how to play the game.
He did very well with his decisions in sideboard. Just
For sure.
efficiently countered
And HP heal here
everything
for-
that Leargame has in his deck.
And even if Lyric Game gets a lot of heals here, if it gets a lot of good Ruffle pickups, it's gonna be difficult to. It's a bit difficult for him to really do much, because like, I mean, just doesn't really have an any sort of ability to deal much damage to Deadshot, because his rammer is stopped in his tracks, literally. Any other sort of like melee push is stopped on the defense, so it doesn't really have a lot of direct damage. I mean, I guess does he have the beam in?
Both players on perk 3, but Deadshot with about a 25 XP lead.
Yeah, I mean, this point, I don't know. I just feel like even though Lyric Game might hold on for 2-3 more minutes, as soon as Deadshot reaches Frenzy, it's gonna be the nail in the coffin there, and I just don't see how Lyric Game's gonna be able to push through. It's just like, there's no way. I mean, unless that Deadshot makes a massive mistake, he's just not going to get through.
He got a heal again. Deadshot has now almost 2,600 health, and against this aggressive of an opposing deck, that is not a good.
I mean, Deadshot here is like even holding mana. I mean, he's letting 2, 3, 4 mana just go to waste because they're just holding at max because he doesn't really have anything he needs to play.
Right. A lot of mana just being burnt as they wait for a more favorable time to use it.
Yeah, I mean, and when you're in a position like that, then you definitely do have an advantage in the game. 23 XP for Till Frenzy on that shot side here, getting closer and closer, and well, Rammer coming in top here, maybe something will happen this time, or maybe not. And it's stuck again. Well, that is a bit depressing. I mean, the poor Rammer just wants to hit face, you know? It really just wants to, but some fool plays bear traps in his way.
And again, Defenso coming in. A Beam of Doom this time.
Lyric Game has had enough. He has had enough. I do not want to see that Defenso ever again, sir. Get it away. But you cannot.
An attempt here for the big push, but it's not going to be enough. A lot invested to try to get that.
That's Frenzy, and that's the game.
Yeah,
nice.
Even with all of his tools being used to help out the push, it was not enough.
I mean,
and that is
good try here by Lyric Game, but he was just countered, and he just did not have the tools that his opponent did to be able to counter the opponent's push or really make a push of his own at all, and that's how you lose the game.
It's the Wolves. Wolves are very strong, but they also are just hard countered by that defense. So, Deadshot will again is 1-0 for Deadshot. That Defenso Sideboard, I think we could see here. I think if he's anticipating another wolf heavier game, we could see him pull out that Setsu. It's got a lot of stuns in it innately, and you can even tech in that defensive, or perhaps take another bad drop. It's good, but it also means that you're
and technical takeout. I guess chain light. Something as well. put it in the chat if you so cards in and out when needed to fit his opponent's most likely pick and all that. So so yeah, I think that has a good chance in this upcoming game for sure, and we are loading in. Wouldn't mind seeing Lyra Games Hypnosetsu though. That'd be nice.
Play cards.
And that is a Setsu on Setsu. Well, one mirror to the other.
Some better options here for him to get through. Howling Moon can clear a lot of health from that Defenso Chopper. But more importantly, and it will be used here, but
Not
more importantly,
gonna
got
range.
the Cleaver in Leader Game has the Cleaver in his Setsu deck that also can clear out that Defensive Chopper at value. And we're seeing now what the push looks like when it's not answered immediately.
Yeah, I mean, just having Setsu as a unit you can put on the field does lessen the Defenso's impact, because if you just put
Right.
Setsu on it, then it dies a lot quicker.
Well-timed Shock Proc does not quite
Well,
make
Wolf.
it in time, but that will also be a wolf change for that Cleaver. Doesn't
And the
look like it
game
will get much on face, but it does hit twice.
better than nothing. I mean, Lyra Game does not have a 500 8 XP slightly in Deadshot's favor though, and Deadshot just jumping defensively here. Case, and yep,
Yep,
there's not
jumping on, but we see now that
and
big problem.
nice sharp out there as well. Monkey though, not that bad
Yeah,
at
that
dealing with
monkey.
these wolves.
Deadshot still defending pretty well against these aggressive pushes.
Deadshot is landing on Marines here, just textbook use of Setsu jump. And well, it's gonna go. Just shock rock. Not
We'll see.
and
And
okay,
again,
they'll
that
just never
Shen
get
coming
hit.
out. It's really hard to see how he can get the Shen and the Defenso and the
Yeah, I mean,
shock.
Lyra Game.
It's a lot to be dealing with.
Yes, I mean, Lyra Game does have the slight XP advantage here, and I suppose perk 3 might be what he's going for to really get ahead in this game. I mean, he hasn't really gotten any proper push in except for that first big Howling Moon push. And I
Right,
don't
but
think
he's
Deadshot's
even
gonna
down on health now.
Yes, that Setsu jump is not gonna be, no, that Setsu jump was off the mark there. Does end up having to use another spell to take care of the Marines. Cleaver will not get hidden. Never mind.
No hit for Cleaver.
Does split the wolves. And we'll take out the... No, never mind.
A
jump
nice stun totem there that's going... That stun totem ended up being decisive, helping him win that trade on the bot, helping Deadshot win that trade on the bot bridge and get to face again.
Yeah, I mean, Lyra Game does lose a bit of HP, but Deadshot also loses a bit of HP here. And Lyra Game is closer to perk 3 than Deadshot is. Not by a lot, but a decent margin here. Defenso, gonna annihilate all of those melee units as usual. Wolf also gonna be useless, unfortunately. again, Deadshot is jumping. I don't know about these Deadshot Setsu jumps. I mean, I guess the monkey or the names, whatever, monkey it is now, will save Setsu there, but he's a bit.
Yep.
Yeah, the Setsu jumps are a bit. Well, they're not as aggressive as I perhaps would have liked them. Lear game though, he knows how to play aggressive Setsu jumps. He knows where to jump just.
And he's using that perk 3 as much as he can. That's a good chunk of damage down.
And we'll jump back to his own tower now. But Deadshot getting some Setsu hits and more in here. He is down to 1500, a bit under. Deadshot is only 250 less. Actually, Deadshot now has the HP lead. And
he's Deadshot's own just a lot of stuns there. It was hard for his opponent to ever get a reload in.
And both players jumping on the other player's face here. A big push coming in from Lear game. I don't think that Deadshot will be able to kill him in time.
No, Lear gets just barely on that race. A well-timed set of spells. A very close finish there.
I think that Deadshot miscalculated a little bit with that aggressive jump on Lear game's face. He probably didn't anticipate Lear game having that much DPS. But that'll be Lear game taking a game. Good.
So we're 1-1 currently. We will see here the results and who will end up playing gamer in the loser bracket round 4. Sorry for some technical issues. Should be resolved. Had a few frames drop, but...
Well, if not... I mean, who doesn't like a slideshow, you know? It's all nice and good.
Minion Masters is turning into a turn-based game.
Ah yes, we're XCOM now.
I think if I was Lear game, at this point, I'd pull out the Milloween. It's...
Yes, we haven't seen that yet.
We haven't seen that. You know your Diona's not going to be... I think at this point you have to expect that your Diona's not going to get the damage you want.
I mean, especially, even if Deadshot uses a completely different deck setup, the chance that you're just going to be completely annihilated if he uses a similar deck setup.
Right. I think the big problem with his Diona is, when you look at it, if you play it into the Setsu, everything you have is just going to get stunned out. If you play it against the Volco, your Wolves are going to have a hard time getting through the defensive chopper already. He's also got a shield guard, and he's got the frost feathers that will help with keeping the rammer off face. I think your Diona is just completely out here. I don't think it is the favored matchup against either of Deadshot's remaining decks. So you might as well take the Milloween, which might not be favored either, but at least it won't be as completely answered.
It's also a Milloween deck that's not your bog standard setup either. So maybe
Right.
Deadshot will be a bit perplexed on how to deal with that sort of special Milloween super spell heavy deck setup.
Right.
Maybe.
And we do see the Setsu and the Milloween.
Alright, well, let there be action. Some spells will be thrown out soonish.
Lear did choose to tech in his Tantrum Throwers for this match and tech in the Screaming Scratch. So not as many spells as we could have seen.
Still probably a good overall choice there. I'm not gonna admonish him for taking out a few spells.
I think he had plenty of spells he could afford to take some out.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be addicted to them. All in, good measure. once again in Deadshot's deck, and it will be played, and Wolf is useless. Every melee unit is once again useless.
And we are now seeing a problem with Lear's deck. He's just got to hold here and burn quite a bit of mana, because that Zhao is out there and the rest of his hand was spells.
And
so
mini
we're now
golem.
seeing mini golems coming in, and we're also seeing...
And they're big again. Never mind.
Yep, mini golems followed up with quite a bit of spells. Now, stack 3 and stack 4.
That is okay. That black hole there was interestingly timed. The
Now,
golem here will not survive.
Golem, it does not survive, but he is cycled around to his next golem, and he's gotten some good damage in on Deadshot in the process.
I suppose. At the same time, I mean, it is quite terrifying that just a first perk golem gets that big, and well, splits as well, but and just gets that big. Like, just imagine getting Milu into higher perks.
And we're seeing again a lot of getting drawn out. Howling Moon coming in.
We'll clear out the cleaver here, most likely before he can hit again, or in barely. They'll stick him on
We're now
wolves.
seeing 2 golems on face, both hitting, making it to stack 4, and
This
he's
does
got
just-
another golem in hand.
Does have a bit of a meat shield there with the wolf in front, but will not last long. And since that drone did not die earlier with the missiles, well, it will die now, but did have to use another spell for that. A tiny golem, not too scary. Wow.
But it's going to get
Two tiny
split
golems.
again, and that is another big push coming in.
Full health though, so not that terrifying, but it will still hurt. And with a black hole, this
That
can
means
be
they
quite
can clear out
scary.
Setsu while those are hitting face. A good chain lightning.
Yeah, this time did
Lear
their
game. I think this. I am really enjoying this Milloween. I think this was
It's
a
just
very good call.
just like the sort of, you know, I mean, of course we're used to Milloween winning because of massive golems, but at this point it's just like golems at perk 1 almost. Okay, sure, why not? Seems good to me. But yeah, at this point I think Deadshot is fairly behind, and I think it's gonna be difficult for him to get back in this game unless it does something drastic and does something fast. But
That
perk
is a
3
perk-
is almost upon us.
That was a 7-stack golem.
Ah,
Just an
yes.
insane amount of stacks on that.
Only 12, no, only 8. There we go, math. 7 XP to perk 3 here for Lear game, and at that point, heads will start rolling.
Well, I think these wolves even, they're gonna
do some damage as well. Well, not
he
too
does
well, one
roll
hit.
well, but it. And
Oh,
there
here
we
we
go.
go.
That is
Now
perk
this
3.
is the end. I just don't see Deadshot defending these upcoming pushes.
Oh my
I
goodness.
don't see.
an interesting interaction here. When split,
Deadshot just
the
going-
half health goes off of the original health of the goes off of the current max health of the golem. But perk 3 puts it to 5 after spawn, which means the second golem is actually still has far more max health because it gets halved from based on its 0 stack health. And
like
then
you see
gains
two
the health
wolves
from the 5 stacks.
You saw there that even like at the end there, I mean, of course the wolves they're actually finishing it off, but even with Deadshot using all of the units at his disposal to take care of the first golem push, a second.
Players that are like experienced within the ladder join competitive minion masters.
Yeah. I also remember the time when Acer wasn't performing like he is now, and he was consistently joining the tournaments and getting better and better, so that's a great example.
Here we go with Lear versus Cat. Cat on the Setsu as predicted, Lear on the APEP as not predicted. 50% rate, I take it.
Well, it was one of the masters we considered as a strong opening one. But Leargame getting the bridges early.
Yeah, he has a really good hand right now.
And Cat does not have a lot of splitters, and Future Present right off the bat for Leargame.
That's such a bad pull, though.
Oh, wait, let me guess. Is it a Gambler's Ball?
No, it's
oh, no.
Yeah, it's that.
Yep. That's probably one of the worst
you don't want to
draws.
see that.
Getting Dragon Whelps. Oh, but the Cleaver gets defaced, and that's a Fireball. Cleaver would get another hit, and probably 3 if... Okay, no, he will get 2. 2 hits only, but... Damn, that's already 1000 HP gone.
Yeah, that's 1000 HP for, like... For
the 8 mana he spent. But still, the draw he got is horrible. And he got a Hunting Hugger perk 1. Okay, we're seeing Apep's RNG not being the best
not
in
in
this
his
matchup.
favor.
Okay, this is the worst draw he could get. Dragon Whelps are so... It's tricky because now Cat will get them back with the Setsu, but the first one will die to the second. Yep.
Yeah, he's also playing for later in the game, like for perk 3, most likely with the Demon Warrior and cycling a lot. But his perk 1 is basically just a 0 mana bridge take at this point, and his Gorax Gate can actually hurt him more than it can benefit him if he's unlucky.
Yeah. The problem is later in the game it will turn into a great draw because the constant spam will be really good, and it being a 0 cost. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, but that
There we
look
go.
at this. This is
Cleavers.
and he misses.
And he has a shock rock
but
for it. Yep, that, I think
he just gave up already.
well, that's 2 hits from his own Cleaver, and Cat's Cleaver is still alive, and it might even get a hit. No, it won't. But look at the damage. Leargame is almost below 1000.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody can come back from this, it's an APAP with a totem. So we can't count him out yet.
But the problem, it's against the Setsu.
Yeah. And he has Shock Rock, so he can actually just shock the totem.
And a Fireball. This is worrying for Leargame. He needs to play this out of his mind, and he's still playing the Demon Warrior because Demon Warrior is at two stacks at 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Here comes Setsu onto... Oh, good. Morgul Roar.
Yeah, I don't see any way for Leargame to come back at the moment, to be honest. Like, he's also 20 XP behind.
There's still ways. He needs to get perk 3 quickly, and he's really far behind, but that's understandable due to the 8 mana he spent on the Future Present. Oh,
yeah, the RNG really
Cleaver.
needs to start being on his side right now.
If he drops his own Cleaver on top, he will get 2, but... Okay.
He's floating mana right now, like, I think he's pretty tilted from what he got.
He's trying to see what happens on the top bridge with the Cleaver, and the Cleaver... Oh! Good totem
Good
timing.
totem here.
Setsu's still on the board. It will?
Oh!
Okay,
Yeah,
it will
but
get
it only gets one
off.
shot off. 200
Oh, the
250
shrimp.
damage from the shrimp.
That cannot be allowed by Leargame, and perk 3 is
No, that's-
almost available for Setsu now.
That's 20% of his HP at this point.
Another Cleaver draw.
That's another cleaver.
That will force out the totem. Okay, Setsu is coming out hot on the Cleaver. It will get it down to 50%, and it gets a hit on face.
Oh, and the cleaver turns around and hits him in the face.
It will
But
hit
he's
again.
not even-
Totem? No totem. A Screaming Scrap. That's still good, but Setsu is alive. Perk 3. Stun shot. Oh, good totem.
There's the totem.
That Fireball would have ended the game with a Pierce shot. And he gets 2 whelps.
But
If
Cat
Setsu
just
reloads...
Cat on 40 XP difference right now.
He needs to stop playing the Gorax Sacrifice. Every single card he's getting, it's firing back. The only one I don't see being an issue are the Swarmers, but still Cat has ways to answer it with a Shock Rock or Setsu. And Setsu comes...
I think he actually played the Shock Rock way too early there.
Yeah. He could have dropped
Another
it.
Gorax.
Oh, and a Fireball
And he's going
connects
for
to face.
face damage here. He's just chipping him down.
Well, I mean, Fireball and Shock Rock would win the game. He just needs a Setsu to draw out the Shield Totem. Leargame still 20 XP away from perk 3.
Yeah, and 50 XP behind Cat at this point.
Although, 2 Demon Warriors are scary. One is gone, but the other is still getting
Yeah,
close
but
to
Cat
face.
just has to cycle here.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we
There's
go.
another Gorex.
Finally, the Swarmers.
That's not good.
Yeah, none of the draws are helping him at all. I mean, if he throws a fireball on face, the totem will come out, or he just dies. Okay, oh.
And there's the totem.
Lear game tried to predict with the totem. And the fireball
Yeah,
shock
but no,
off
as soon as the totem dies, he's just gonna fireball him.
Yep, no, he's not.
No, he's actually playing for the bridge, okay. There's the next totem.
Wait, if he doesn't do this, Lear game can actually win the game. I think Cat just threw his opportunity. Oh,
No,
okay,
he's
GG.
on pace.
Well thought,
Oh, when the
actually.
Cleveland nearly killed.
So that's
I mean, that's what I
1-0.
always said about APIP. Like, people talk so much about how his RNG wins you so many games, but like no one talks about the games where you actually lose the games because of the RNG. Like, this is a perfect example. Like, I would have been tilted out of my mind if I would have gotten this card.
Yeah. Now, we've seen APEP lose a game. Now, chat, this might sound surprising, but it's the first time in this one tournament that APEP does not win. It did happen in previous tournaments, but is this the proof you can still lose with APEP? Now,
You can. And now the question is, does he go for APIP again and just says, okay, this
Yeah.
was bad RNG. If I get average RNG there or even good RNG, I have way better chances and can win this.
I don't know.
Or does he completely switch off and say, okay, I've got enough of this. I want to play a master in a deck where I know what I get just to untilt and play my game?
I don't know. The problem, I don't know. I couldn't tell. The problem is, what if he plays APEP, but then Cat goes Volco, and then he just loses again? I don't think the APEP can win against the Volco. I will be 100% honest. And Cat can go for his own APEP as well. And it's going to be a battle of who gets the better RNG, because Cat still has his APEP. That's one deck he can win with.
Yeah, but on the other hand, what do you even play against the Volker from Cat here? I mean, I don't think he can really play his Diona into the Volco either, because
Oh, no. Against
really
the
have the bridge
Volco,
control for that.
against the Volco, I would maybe play the Setsu. I think I would play the
Not
Setsu
too bad
if I were Lear game. But still, Diona is not bad against the Setsu. The Volco. I don't think it is bad. He just needs to be careful about the bridge burn, which is always going to go down when the Wolf Among Sheep gets dropped, unless there's, well, a Blastmancer or whatever card it's in the sideboard teched in. So that's always going to be a target for the bridge burn.
I think Cat is gonna go for Mordor here.
I'm thinking, yeah, either Mordar or Volco.
No, it's double APEP.
Double APEP. Well, let's see who gets
Let's
the better
see the
RNG.
RNG.
I want to see it. I'm gonna predict that Lear game may win this game, because Cat has no future present in his deck, while Lear game does. That can backfire because it's the double RNG.
Exactly.
But at the end of the game, if you get decent, I'm not saying good, I'm saying just decent draws, you will win the game due to just outvaluing your opponent.
Yeah, I mean, your goal with APEP is not to go for a quick win or like out push or power your opponent. Your game is basically to play for Mana Frenzy or play for perk 3 and then swarm your enemies with units and just overflood them.
Yeah.
And Cat does want to do the same, obviously, but Lear game has the future present, as you said, and will have way better ways of just flooding and trading and gaining mana this way. So if it goes to a really long game and he gets a decent pull, which he does not get,
Cat did.
Yeah.
Cat did get a stint for his perk 1, which was the same draw he got on the previous APEP game he played against Nerzel.
Lear game got a Zeppelin from his perk 1. But he didn't play the future. Now he played the future present. This time with a better outcome. Still not exactly what you want, but it's a good card. for the cost.
The good thing about playing APEP is that whenever you play your future present, you know you're not going to get pressured as much as you would get on any other master. So that's a pretty safe. You can safely play the future present at any time. Oh, Crystal Archers for 1 mana.
Yeah.
That's really strong, actually. Behind Demon Warrior, he's trying to stack up.
Yeah, it's also exactly what you want for a cycle pet, basically,
Yeah.
because it's a very cheap unit. It's still strong. It's even anti-air here, which is always a good opportunity, which you can energize here in a mana efficient way.
Oh, really good Mountain Shaper. And by the 2 minutes mark, Leargame has his Demon Warrior to stack number 3. And I'm guessing his next Demon Warrior is not far from being on his hand. Zeppelin Bomber is a really good draw, if you ask me.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's a really good draw in this specific matchup. 1, it can
Why?
take the bridges, ignoring melee minions. Well, ground minions, I mean. So it's pretty much a free bridge grab that ignores enemies, pretty much like Rammer. And behind the Demon Warrior, it's no bad at all. I think Zeppelin is really, really going to help Leargame. And it's also good to what he likes to play, which is Mork. Come on, it's Mork.
Well, that's true, yeah. I mean, it is an easy bridge take, but on the other hand, you would like see something else way more, I believe.
Both players got a free card that goes better around their playstyle. Cat got a good like control or card that can trade, which is Stint, and Leargame got a Smorg card. I'm happy, man. Both players can't be sad about their outcomes.
I mean, I love Stint as a perk one. I think it's the best card you can get.
I think Leargame is throwing
At
a
least
little
for
bit
me.
here. Placing his archers right down the middle. They just die to whatever comes out. And Cat has no
but now he
removal.
has this Demon Warrior, it's 5 stacks and can stop playing, but he really needs to start getting the XP back here. He lost 20 XP earlier due to playing the present, but this gap has now like widened to 50 XP difference. And that despite his second free card,
Oh,
so he
no.
has to get back into the game.
Look at the top bridge. Cat just got a free cannon roller from perk 4. Perk 3 against a Demon Warrior. This is possibly the worst outcome for Leargame. The fact that Cat just got a free cannon roller against his big minion.
Yeah, but again, a good Mountain Shaper here.
Oh no. Yeah, look at that. The Demon Warrior gets nothing done. And the cannon roller hasn't even been used. He still has it in hand right now.
Yeah, and he will keep it in hand, I believe.
Yeah, I think Leargame needs to keep this archers right behind Demon Warrior. And he's gonna do that on the top bridge. But Cat has his Mountain
Cat
Shaper
playing the
for 5
cannon roll
stacks.
on the bottom, actually.
Here we go. Really good Mountain Shaper.
That's
Gets
a
rid
lot
of
of damage.
everything. Zep almost gets to face, but not quite. And Demon Warrior is dead.
Yeah, I don't think Leargame doesn't even care about getting to face at this point. It's just about getting perk 3 and seeing what he gets from that.
But the thing is, the Zeppelin Bomber forces out cards out from cut. Because you need to answer the Zeppelin. Even
Now
if it
the
just
cannon
draws
roller-
the... Yep. Look at that.
Just destroying the
He
Demon
can use
Warrior.
Morgul to push. Oh, he won't use Morgul to push, but yeah, it's just that. There we go. And that's
And look at the totem usage from Cat, like perfectly just drawing the aggro, not even using it to tank face damage, just like saving his units.
But look at
Because
this.
he knows he can just cycle.
Cat just used 3 free cards to get rid of a 5 mana card from Leargame, which is his win condition. This is so bad for Leargame. And
Yeah, Cat.
yeah, the EXP difference was 40, then was 50, now it's 60, and about to go to 80, so...
Now he's getting his perk 3.
But it's so late.
But it's such a good card!
Oh, fire him. And also behind... No, still, there's no way, because Cat has Mountain Shaper. Whenever... He's not even going to use it. He doesn't need it. Yep, he doesn't need it. He can use it, but I don't think he actually wants to. That's 6 mana he's going to invest in.
There's no reason to play it at this time.
Yeah. The XP difference is now down to 50, so Leargame is doing better, but it's so late to try to come back in the XP game.
There comes the Mountain
Oh,
Shaper.
no, it gets rid of everything. And this is not looking really good for Leogang. He needs to do something now, but there's no way for him to do damage.
Down to 40 at this point.
Yeah, but
Cat already close to mana friendly at this point.
Yeah, and by the time he gets Mana Frenzy, the XP difference will be down to 30, I'm guessing. But by then, it will be impossible for Leogang to take the bridges, because Mana Frenzy. And Mountain Shaper will be spammed over and over again. Demon Warrior goes down.
Mountain Shaper would be so huge here for Cat right now.
Yep, I think he's thinking about it.
Probably doesn't even need it.
He's thinking about it. No. Not throwing it. KC, the XP difference, Cat almost to 30. Well,
And Cat
40,
is
so.
now...
Yep, Mana Frenzy, there we
Oh,
go.
not
Boom.
yet. Now he's in Mana Frenzy, but he's also taking some face damage here.
Yeah,
It doesn't really matter at this point.
he just needs to take one bridge.
Getting the
The other
first
doesn't
points of
matter,
mana.
honestly.
2 Demon Warriors on the bottom now, though. First one dying
Yeah, but look at
without
this.
getting a hit.
Cannon Roller says hello.
Oh, and he's just turning him around. Turning her around. And there's the Mountain Shaper.
He threw it. Okay, he BM'd a little bit. He threw it from his face instead of like more towards the bridge, so he could kill the fire and the aimbot.
I don't think he's worried at the moment. Like,
Yeah,
he's having full control of top bridge, and Leogang is playing everything on the bottom just to keep that bridge. So,
that was mean.
but
That I won't lie.
Leogang only 18 XP away from Mana Frenzy on his own. To be honest,
Okay,
right here.
he uses his own Mountain Shaper. Cat flowed a little bit of mana due to the Mana Frenzy. He is still not grabbing
Leogang
bot.
playing the totem on the bridge
Yeah,
instead of
GG.
on his face. That was like not the smartest decision in my opinion.
Aimbot doing more damage. 148.
And now Cat has
Oh.
both bridges, and is just gonna play everything he has.
Someone got a Cursed Ascension. I don't know how, but okay. So Leogang is down to 140 HP. Cat has no direct removal. He has Mountain Shaper, but that won't make it a face. Yep, and he's just
Well,
killing
can
everything.
always try, right?
You could, yeah. Well,
Just throw the hammer.
I think at this point now, Cat is said just had enough, and he's just playing
Yeah,
everything.
Lear now in Mana Frenzy, but I don't think there's a way back on these bridges at this point.
I mean, if you paid attention closely, Cat wasn't grabbing the bridges while he was in Mana Frenzy. He was just fighting
No,
back.
he wasn't.
So
Yeah,
now he was like, okay,
only-
I had enough. Come on.
he only took advantage of top bridge and not bottom bridge,
But
and I don't know why.
Leogang is coming
Now
back.
Leogang actually taking bottom bridge here, and look at all the archers.
Leogang is coming back. Okay, this is the point where he comes back. There's no minions for Cat on the board. Now, slowly, the Demon Warrior is trying to pull off.
And the Curse Bearer, oh, nice Mountain Shaper here, but we are still on both bridges.
The battle of the Mountain Shapers. Yep, still both bridges for Leogang. Now, top is contested. Now, again, in his...
As long as he can stay on these bridges, he actually has the upper hand with the Demon Warrior at this
Alright,
point.
this is GG.
And look at
Leogang wins
this.
Yep. Totem expires. Demon Warrior will get a hit. No, it doesn't. But there's an aimbot. There's
But
a
it doesn't
Zeppelin.
matter at this point.
Another
The Fire
Demon
Imp is
Warrior.
getting so much value at this
Oh,
point.
the Zep hits a hit. Sabe will be so happy. Okay, Totem is up on the top side, but it will go down. Demon Warrior is taking not enough damage. It will get a hit in next. And boom, Cat is taking a lot of damage.
What is Cat
This
gonna
GG.
do here?
No,
He
it's
can't
GG.
do anything.
There's a new Demon Warrior on the top bridge hitting him. Totem comes out, and the Zap is also on phase. New Demon Warrior and the Zap on the bottom bridge. This is GG. No way he can come back from this. He threw. Cat threw the game.
Yeah.
I won't lie. I'm kind of giggling because I think he intentionally threw the game. I mean, not intentionally. But wait one sec. I'm telling Leogang he can't play APEP.
I can't say if it was intentional, but I can say that like Cat didn't take advantage of his early Mana Frenzy and let Leogang stay in it for so long without like building a big push on one bridge or just taking both bridges with
Yeah.
the mana he had overflowing all the time. I mean, he had top bridge all the time, and Lear Game was throwing all the cards he had on cooldown on the bottom bridge just to stay in the game. And instead of like actually taking the bottom bridge, Cat just fought over it the whole time, but didn't do it efficiently enough and let Lear Game back in the game.
So, this is the point where I'm going to repeat. Mountain Shaper carried this game for Lear Game. I mean, Cat threw.
Yeah, but both players had Mountain Shaper.
Yeah, but did you see in the end? Cat had, I don't know how many minis on both bridges. Lear Game just whoop, Mountain Shaper, everything was gone, and then the bridges were his, and that was the point where game was okay. Cat stopped throwing, and now we go to Lear Game dominating the bridges and Cat's death. That's how.
I also think what a big change was for Lear Game was like he played the archers the whole time in the middle in front of his face, just splitting them and like using them as an cheap bridge grab instead of like abusing their whole power.
Yeah.
Just using them like crossbow dudes, for example, just to take bridges and maybe kill 1 or 2 air minions. But in the end, he started stacking them behind his actual tower and let them build up. And in the last push that actually made it across both bridges, we saw the archers behind the demon warrior, like you said, all game.
Yeah.
And he actually used them for the first time and just pushed through with them, which was a huge power spike for him.
Well, now, enough with game 1. It was really intense. I'm thinking Cat will still play the same deck, or he will actually move to the Volco. And the reason why I say this, because Lear Game has 2 decks that I'm thinking will die to Volco. Okay, wait, no. He goes to the APEP. It's APEP versus Setsu.
Yeah.
Quick bridge grab by Lear Game with bridge buddies, but Cat will contest the bottom and will next grab top
Does
with
Cat
Evil
have Fireball in his side deck?
No, he
but
does not.
Storm.
He has Magma Storm and Daggerfall, but I don't know if he teched in any of them.
I mean, Daggerfall is not gonna help him much. I believe that. Oh, he has Mountain Shaper, but that's not gonna help him much here.
He has no mana. You have no mana.
You have no mana.
Oh, this is gonna hurt for Cat.
I think this is a real bad matchup for Cat deck-wise, because it's one of his decks where he doesn't have a Fireball or like quick answer like Shock Rock or like Hypnotize.
This is gonna hurt for Cat. He's already down to 2,000 HP. And he didn't even play future
behind
card.
him already. I don't know if he. Oh, and he got the healing puff from his first perk.
Okay, GG. Cat wins.
Nope, it's dead.
Well, he got the one card he needs against a aggressive strategy. He got a heal puff. That will force the Setsu jump not to face but on the heal puff if there's no other option for Lear Game to kill it.
Yeah, but I don't see any
Good
good way for him to deal with these wolf amongst sheep, because he doesn't have a fireball or shock or anything that deals with them efficiently. He basically has to turn them into a wolf every time.
Okay, so I think he can get rid of them with a simple combo. But it's hard to pull off. But it's Cat. He needs to play the Flightless Dragons. Oh, really good Mountain Shaper. He needs to play the Flightless Dragons and then the Screaming Scrat to deflect them a little bit, while the Flightless Dragons still deal damage. But the bridges are mostly from Lear Game against an APEC.
But then there's still the Shock Rock and Fireball from Lear Game.
Yeah, true. There's ways to counter it from Lear Game.
Oh, the Shock Rock a bit fluked here.
Oh.
And the Fireball misses completely, only hitting face.
It misses because the Screaming Scrat drew the Tantrum Throwers away and Dragonwolf just followed.
Cat coming back in XP here.
He just needs to utilize this heal puff correctly and get as much heal as he can. Lear Game.
I mean, he's at perk 2 now, so he can use his face to trade. It's not that bad anymore. He can just tank
but
them.
He doesn't have to. He cannot be really safe about it because Lear Game has, well, Setsu Jump, and he has Fireball, Shock Rock. He has a lot of ways to get rid of. Oh, really good Master Shape this time.
Killing one wolf entirely. Very nice. And there's the healing puff just taking the bridge. Setsu jumping on the totem here, probably. Yeah. I would have actually preferred a jump on the bridge,
Same.
seeing that nothing was actually attacking face here, and the totem was just
That was
kill
just
to kill, I guess.
a
KDA
wasted
player.
last entry from Lear game. And here we go. There's 2 wolves. I'm guessing there's one on each side. Yep, there's one on each side. And they both come out. The shield totem is now up for Cat.
The heal puff getting 2 ticks off.
And that's so good for Cat. The only
I
healing
mean,
he
the
can
longer
get,
the longer the game goes, I think the better it's for Cat. The biggest problem he has is that he took a lot of damage from the first push, so he has not much HP to play with. But depending on his perk 3, he can still easily win this game.
Really good fireball and a Setsu jump. Cat is taking a lot of damage. He's now below the 1000 HP mark, down to 800. He lost his heal puff, which was trying to
Flightless
heal him
Dragons
a bit.
on the face of Lear game here.
He doesn't really care, but he cannot really take as much damage as he is.
No, he's at 800 now, and Lear game has enough answers to deal with the healing puff really, really quick, so you can't rely on that to heal him back up.
The health
Triggering
Cat
both wolves again.
The health Cat has is the same Lear game is missing. That's it's nice.
But look how much Cat is investing just to deal with the 2 wolves here.
Well,
Like-
I mean, Lear game invested a lot on those 2 wolves. Invested 8 mana, then a shock rock, good fireball. Cat's totem is out. There's a dragon wolf and a wolf hitting him. Oh, he got such a nice draw. He gets a drone walker for free on perk 3.
Well, that's really good.
It will die to the fireball, but still, it's a great way to get a fireball not on face and on this.
But there's Cat's answer for the wolves. And
Lear
he still
game-
hasn't played this wolf among sheep. There it comes.
So Lear game can win this game with a Setsu jump, a shock rock, and a fireball. He jumps face, totem will come out, and if he fireballs the totem, he
But the
won't.
wolf will go for the totem.
Yep, the wolf will go for the totem. He can now fireball face.
That's a second wolf.
Okay,
no?
he will
Oh.
fireball face. If he does that
Hitting
2
the
more
Morgul
times, he
as
wins.
well. He can also still jump face now.
Yep. Here comes the jump. On the face. Now the totem is available. 150 HP for Cat, and now there's a heal
200.
puff. Whew. No fireball maybe on face. Fireball!
The heal puff actually getting a lot of important value here. Even if it's not much HP, it's enough to not get him into kill range for the fireball.
I don't know if he has fireball in face, but if he would have thrown it when he had it? Okay, Cat now has totem in hand again. Set to jump on the face, and totem comes down there. Oh. Oh. Totem is out, hit it. Nice. Fireball
The
wins.
shrimps are going... Yeah.
Cat is
And
down
Lear game-
2-1 against
Yeah.
Lear game. Not looking really good for Cat.
I don't know. I think he got to the worst deck possible against Lear Game's Wolves. I think he should have switched from the APEP in my opinion.
Well,
But
now
Then again,
I
you
think
have to
he
play it
should.
someday.
1000% he should.
Yeah, like Lear Game has Milo and Diona left, right?
Yeah, I think the APEP will struggle
So-
against both. The Milo and
Yeah, because
Diona.
both have Wolf Amongst Sheep and the Howling and the
And he has Black
And
Hole
the
on
ones
the
with
on the Milloween, so he can actually counter the Mountain Shaper if he's quick enough. So, Lear Game, I'm thinking Lear Game. Okay, so he needs
I'm pretty
to
sure
win once.
I'm pretty sure Lear Game will go Diona here because I don't see him winning with Milloween against Cat stacks.
I don't know what Cut should play. I'm thinking his Morda wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, I would play the Mortar,
Yeah.
like. But then again, if Lear Game goes Diona here, he has the beam, he has the cleaver,
Yeah, but the beam
he
needs
has
to be
Howling
placed.
Moon in his sideboard as well.
Okay, so he has Beam, but Cat has Black Hole. Now, the important thing here is, Leargame does have Beam, yeah, but he needs to be really careful with how he plays it, because that can grant Cat a good res if he's smart enough and plays the tombstones. He needs to split his pushes a lot so that Beam cannot get the most value.
I really hope Cat picks the Mordor here.
Yeah, same. I mean, I think he needs to. He 100% needs to.
Oh, and Leargame... No, he picks the APEP again.
This isn't... Against the Milo, and this is the worst, I think, for the worst matchup for Cat. We'll see how they play it out.
Cat... No, I think he's actually doing fine against the Milo.
I think the Mountain Shaper can be easily countered by the Black Hole. I've done it myself, but you need to be quick. Here comes the first wolf on the top bridge. But it's taken down easily by Cat. He spends quite a bit of mana, but still he takes no damage at all. But he will take a hit from the Scrat.
Yeah,
Boink.
even in XP here. Cat now with bridge control. Leargame saved up quite some mana here though. Nice shock rock, but won't save the wolf here. Yeah, I think Cat has a lot of good answers here to the wolves Lear's playing.
Here comes the first golem, and he will spawn a Fury at once the Morgul is dead. And here it comes. First spawn a Fury. Those tiny little golems are so cute.
More golems, yay!
Oh, look at them marching together. And they grow.
They get bigger.
And Mountain Shaper, they are dead.
He could have Black Holed that,
Yeah.
but he probably wasn't ready for it yet. From now on, he knows, okay, he definitely still has it in his deck.
I mean, there's no reason why he needs to remove it. Now,
I mean,
think
like you
this is-
said, if you're gonna pick Milo and you know, oh, I'm gonna play against Mountain Shaper, then Cat can go, oh yeah, he will have Black Hole, so I put Mountain Shaper out.
Now,
We're deciding here to take some face damage in return, making a strong push on the bot lane.
the thing with Mountain Shaper is he won't be able to play it every single time he has it because he needs to get the 5 stacks. So that needs to be 30 seconds every time the Mountain Shaper card is in hand.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he won't get full value out of it. Cat now on 10 mana.
Jagan actually played that spawner furry before the wolf died on the bottom side, and now the wolf has taunt, which actually protects the golems as well.
Look at that. Cat took no
Lifeless.
damage. Perfect timing. The totem goes down right as everything just dies.
The Flightless Dragon alone taking care of both of these wolves, while they just hit the invincibility frames.
Spawn of Fury comes out, and Mountain Shaper now has the 5 stacks as we mentioned before, so Leargame needs to pay attention.
I really don't see a way for him to answer this. Like, I really think he should have gone for the Diona.
We'll see. He's taking a lot of damage from the aimbot. He's now down to 1000
1000
HP.
HP already. And like we said before, APEP is not playing for this early game damage.
And he didn't do it.
again, no Black Hole used.
Yep, that's game. Because that means that the next time Leargame gets all his combo, Cat will have his perk 3.
And the little golem still hitting, the little spawner still hitting Cat's face. 240 HP, 220 HP. And again, 2 little golems. Nice shock rock. And he enrages the already enraged minions. I think Leargame gave up here, to be honest. Jules?
Hello, I'm back. Sorry, I muted. And I forgot to unmute. I'm sorry, I'm back. Well, Mountain Shaper
And
was
there's
up,
another mountain shape.
and dead push. Lear game.
I think Lear Game fell in a trap with Black Hole that a lot of players do. With
Yeah.
like it being such a strong card, but you have it in hand so often, and like after that enemy plays something, it's like, oh yeah, I could have Black Holed that, and then you just don't do it, and
Yeah,
it
I don't
stays
think
in
he
your hand forever.
he was very unsure of when to play it. He's still trying
Yeah,
to
but
pull
by
off the
now
combo.
he should know when.
But at this point, he's also doubting about it because Cat doesn't even need to use Mountain Shaper because we've seen it in the previous push. Cat didn't use it, and the golems were dead before they got to base, before they even passed the bridge.
Yeah,
Now-
and Cat is only 40 XP away from Mana Frenzy here, and 60 ahead of Lear.
Yeah, look at this. It's only one golem, the totem comes out, and dead. Cat will be getting his Mana Frenzy a bit after Lear Game gets his perk 3, and that's... Oof. Now...
I mean, the Musketeer is not a great pull for Cat, given what Lear Game is playing,
Yeah.
but it's still enough. It's just pressure at this point. Oh, and it goes for the Golem, actually hitting it to half HP. That's a level 8 Golem here and a level 5 Golem. Oh, and both
And
are
Mountain
just
Shaper.
gone with one Mountain Shaper. The Black Hole is still in Lear's hand. It hasn't moved since
Well-
like 4 minutes. It's still on the same spot.
The thing is, this is the strongest point for Lear Game, the perk 3, because now the golems will always start at 5 stacks, even if they are duplicated, but it's too late.
Yeah, but Cat is already at Mana Frenzy.
exactly,
And
it's
8
too
XP.
late. And Morgul gets to face. The roar will hit face. Yep, 90 HP. Oh no. Lear Game, you're so close, but yet so far. Mana Frenzy for Cat, and that will just be the game
There
in a
we
few
go.
moments. Oh, really
I
good.
mean, he doesn't have
Morgul
any
block.
kill spells, does he?
No, he doesn't. He has no kill
So there's
spells.
still a chance for Lear Gaming. I mean, he made it once. He can make it twice.
Look at this. 2 10
Cat
stack
now in
golems. Mountain
Yeah,
Shaper
Cat
make
now
them
in
out.
Mana Frenzy. But he has to defend here. He can't just go for the bridges and have another level 5 golem.
See, he's not using
But-
Black Hole at all. He's not even using
No,
it
he's not.
to, yeah, dead golems. And on Mana Frenzy, Cat is just gonna cycle back to the totem every single time. There's
Yeah,
no
he
way.
is, and he has both bridges this time. And this time he's not playing around. This time he's going for full bridge control. He's
Yeah,
just spamming.
he won't
on
throw
both
it this
bridges.
time. He will 100% not throw it. Yeah, this will be the end. The pushes are starting to crumble for Lear Game. He needs
Yeah,
to
there's
invest
no
a
way
lot of
he's
mana.
coming back. Like, there's way too much mana on the board already to deal with it.
Yeah, Cat needs
There
to
we
invest
go.
a lot. Sorry, Lear Game needed to invest a lot of mana every single time with the golems and the Spot of Fury. So the set is now tied up 2-2, and Cat cannot play Apep or Setsu. Am I correct? Yeah, cannot play Apep or
Yes.
Setsu. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm tripping.
Meanwhile, just striving off a little bit in the losers bracket, Acer beats Laser 2-1, and Deadshot beats Video Gamer 2-0.
Oh no. The Dino
it's
is
gonna be-
out, and
The Dino is out,
the Lazar, my Pew Pew friend, is also out. F
but
in
my
chat.
Wolf Boy is in still.
Well,
I
yeah.
believe.
I'm happy for Acer, sad for Lazar, and Deadshot, sorry, Gamer. And Deadshot also, as you mentioned, beats 2-0 Video Gamer and proceeds to now go into the semifinals, which will be streamed next. So,
Which masters are we gonna see here, do you think?
I'm guessing Modar from Cat and Diona for Lear Game. What about you?
I think Diona is definitely the better call than the Milloween. I think the Milloween is a scary deck against opponents that are not that experienced, but I think it's just not the right kind of deck to deal with someone like Cat, who knows how to deal with, like, I don't want to call it cheese, but it's a little bit of cheese, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he has too much experience. I think the Diona is little bit more RNG-ish with the ruffles, but then again, the help you get from the free traps, like the taunt traps, is so good. Like, I really want to see him go for the Diona here.
And his deck is more balanced to be more aggressive. I mean, it's at this point, it's also it wouldn't also be a bad call to go Milloween again. Actually,
I think we're gonna see Diona versus Volco.
I think he could actually go. I'm thinking Cat will go Mordar, and I'm thinking Leargame will go Milloween.
That's the point. I would go Mordor in Cat's case if I wouldn't see any decks. But if I would know, I would have to play against Milloween, against Diona with the traps. I would probably go for the Volco. So I think he's knowing that, and that's why he will go for Volco.
I don't know. I'm thinking we will see.
And I'm completely wrong. We see Milloween against Mordor.
This is exactly what I predicted, because hear me out. Well, let me just plug the decks in the stream so people can see them. There we go. The reason why I think this is really good for Leargame is because both decks are going to be really slow here, but Leargame will have an advantage with the golems. The black hole will be really good. I think Cat also has a black hole, but I don't know if he will be taking it in, because the golems will just stack up and be really, really strong against whatever it is that. Oh, really good black hole.
That's a really good black hole here.
And he keeps the bridges at all times. Rock Rivals comes out for Cat, and the Curse Bear is also out, so... But the golem is almost already dead. That's gonna be one hit from the statue.
Yeah, but he didn't get any...
Look, it's gonna be a yoink?
Any wolves.
Oh, it's 2 hits. And he gets the first combo up.
That's
behind
huge
the statue.
Enrage.
That's
huge enrage.
Okay, the statue's gonna die. They will get 2 hits on face. No, 1 only. But here comes the boys. Marching forward.
Boys
gets 1 hit, 2 hits, 3, 4, 5,
that's a lot of damage.
6, 7, yeah. 8 hits from the enraged golems. And that's only in the perk 1 golem. So imagine the perk 3. Also, in perk 2 he will get missiles to get rid of this fire imp. But now, Cut has his own tombstone. So we'll see.
What is Cat gonna get here is the question.
Well,
he gets a flightless dragon.
Yes.
Dragon Whelp.
Oh, really good fireball.
Oh, nice fireball. Leargame could have black holed that, but I think he was scared to black hole too early and then deny his own Spawn of Fury.
I'd rather deny the Spawn of Fury and get 1 than to lose both.
True, but maybe he thought he had like 1 second more and could get both.
Yeah.
Nice shock rock here from Leargame, getting rid of the golem without losing too much HP on the wolves. And nice missiles. And one wolf actually hitting the tombstone.
Wait, why is one of the wolves so
getting a
little?
revive.
Oh no, I think it's just my eyes. Cat.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know. I saw a wolf like really, really little.
Maybe he Spawn of Fury them?
No, I don't think so. He used the Spawn of Fury on the golem, so.
Double Spawn of Fury.
Here we go. Fireball is gonna come out. Yep, it does. And Black Hole perfectly timed, but one of the golems take...
One gets hit.
But they will get the HP back from the spells. Wait. Did he
Wait,
cast?
he's still marked.
Okay,
no,
the scratch
no,
tank
it's
just dies so quickly. Oh no. Kind
That's
of
a good
through.
revive here.
Yeah, Leargame tried to shock rock the tombstones, but he was a bit late. He gets a golem back.
And that's a golem revive.
But still, Leargame is doing really well. Despite all the revives, he gets every single kill. Look at that, and the golem is... I don't know the HP, I cannot see it properly, but... It's almost dead, 1 HP.
Yeah, it's on like 1 HP. The HP player-wise is pretty even at this point.
Yeah, but look at the
Leargame
HP.
is 30 XP ahead. Again!
Oh no, 1 died.
This time he gets the... And he's gonna revive a golem here. There's nothing Leargame... Well, he can shock rock, but... Don't know if he will, to be honest. Yeah, he will.
Nope. Perfectly timed shock rock. Very well played by Leargame. But now, that means the res will most likely be a scrap tank. He enrages the Wolf-Among Sheep, but they will not get any wolves because the golem.
But look
will
at
just
the
kill all
golem
of them.
melting.
But that's a fair trade for Cat though, because Leargame spent
It
8
is.
mana. And the golem
8,
doesn't
why
even...
8?
What do you mean?
6 mana.
No, because he then enraged them.
Oh, yeah, right.
You blind?
I am.
Oh,
I thought you meant the Once Bitten, but he didn't play it yet. Now he played the Once
Nah, he
Bitten.
did. And one of the tantrum throwers, and it now enraged golems. Look at the scratching die! And he gets it back, and now with
But look
perk
at the
3,
2 revive, Succubus and Tank.
Cat will most likely throw a fireball on these... Oh no, yeah, golem. But look at the golem die!
Yeah, but look at the XP difference. Like, only 10 XP difference by now. Like, Cat is coming back pretty quick in XP here. And now they're at perk 3, so if they revive, they even get haste.
Okay, both golems up, and Cat did not have enough
That's
for
an-
fireball. Oh, great! Black hole, but
think
now
he saved
Leargame's
both of
taking
them
damage!
perfectly.
Oh, he misses! The arcane missiles, he's taking damage. 300 HP for
That's
him
a
now.
hasted golem revived on top for free.
With Frenzy, he needs to get a kill on Cat now.
It's 2 golems here with a succubus.
Oh no, he's doing it. He is doing
he's,
it.
he's investing in the push rather than defending right
Yeah,
now.
he
I
needs
don't-
to defend against this. He's gonna die. Frenzied Golem
Oh,
coming
the
to face.
succubus
Okay, he's doing a
Screaming's
good job
buying a
defending.
lot of
He's doing a
time
good job.
here.
Oh, dead to
And that's
fireball.
game.
Game and set for Cat.
3-2, like last tourney. Again, same outcome.
Oh no.
Like exactly the same. 3-2.
3-2 for Cat.
He decides to go for the Volco here, and Acer on the Diona.
Yeah. Diana on Acer and Volco on Deadshot. So let's see, I'm guessing... I don't know if Deadshot still has the Shield Guard of Light or if he teched it out for the Cleaver, as you'd usually see
Can't see it yet.
on a Volco. But Acer also, as usual, has his Spirit Mansa, playing a Demon Warrior deck.
Okay, Deadshot's still on the Shield Guard here. Oh, if that Cleaver would have been real, I would have been very happy. That's a nice fireball.
Good fireball, but it misses out on one
But
of
he
the
still,
Marines.
still gets 1 spirit. And the single warrior doing actually a lot of damage, 500 to the face.
And he gets perk 1 a bit after Deadshot gets his own, but still very paired up in the XP.
Instantly back on the top bridge, not giving him any chance to ping face here. The warrior walking into the trap, and the demon warrior played the cycle.
Demon Warrior gets poisoned. And
there's the
Shield Guard on
Guard.
top. Really good timing for Deadshot,
Oh.
because the Warrior also comes out. That's a lot of mana investment for Deadshot on the top bridge, so that's 9.
It's also a lot of
10,
damage. in a
it's
sec.
11 mana.
Yeah. I don't know.
And-
Ace is gonna deal with this right now.
Well, he will, but he will take a lot of damage in response. Almost down half HP.
There are the stun lancers. I guess he has to wait for them every time and hold them.
Dragon Whelp on the top bridge, that will take it from the Stone Master
Deadshot
and
with a
kill it.
lot of pressure early here, like
Yeah, and the pressure also means that
Nice
he will be
screaming
ahead in the
script,
XP
yeah.
because Acer had to deal with everything while Deadshot kept the bridges. Stack 3 Demon Warrior by the 2 minutes
Acer
and
now
30.
with the bridge burn, which will help him out quite a lot, but that's so unfortunate. The crossbow dude's not even walking on the bridge and keeping their shield.
I mean, the crossbow dudes are from Volco, so
Oh yeah.
He will.
right.
He hurts his
Okay.
own minions.
It's one spirited scrat. But I don't see Asa coming back here. And that's game.
Yeah. GG. 1-0.
I mean, fire hurts, right? Like, if you walk through fire, you don't care who said it. Like, it still hurts you.
Fire hurts. Yeah.
Oh.
I agree, fire hurts. So GG 1-0 for Deadshot, and he cannot play Volco anymore. So we will see a 3-minute timer on the players to sideboard. They can sideboard at any time of their games. And let's talk about their sideboards a little bit. Deadshot sideboard is quite interesting. I really like his sideboard selection. Well, at least 3 of the cards. Cursebearer is a really good one, in my opinion. Then
Yes.
Blastmancer and Chopper.
Chopper. Okay. Yeah, I like the Sniper as well. Sniper is a card you can get so much value out of if your opponent doesn't have like a Dagger or something.
I think taking 3 cycle cards like, I don't know, Elu Cleaver, Bat, and Screaming Scrat, and then also taking really situational cards like Blastmancer, Chopper, or, I don't know, yeah, the Cursebearer is really, really useful. But maybe the Cursebearer can be swapped out by a Black Hole or Removal. Because the cycle cards, if you don't take the cycle cards on your main decks and you take them on the sideboard, then you can take all of the cards that you would take out, like, I don't know, the removal maybe. Because you always take some 1 or 2 1-drops. As you can see in every single deck of these players, there's at least 1 1-drop.
Yeah, I think the the blast method you mentioned in Deadshot's deck, like, stops Asa from picking Red Bow at all because the risk
Yeah.
is just too big to just feed into the Blastmancer and like giving the game away in a coin flip. So he's basically stuck on the Diona or the Setsu, and I wouldn't be surprised if he picks the Diona here again. And Deadshot probably on the APAP, I would guess.
Well, we'll see. Because game 2 is on its way, and we see Diona mirror matchup.
Commence throwing creatures at each other.
So now,
So which deck has the edge here in your opinion?
I'm thinking Deadshots. I don't know why. But he has the Monkey Boys. And that's always exciting
I was
for me.
about to say. I think it depends a lot on how much value he gets out of his Tranquil.
It's
I
also
think
really...
if Asa,
You go ahead.
if Asa gets to 5 stacks on his Demon Warrior without taking too much damage or falling too far behind in XP, he has a great chance to win this match.
I don't think so. I think... Yeah, I think he can actually win the game with the Demon Warrior, but at the same time, it's Diona Mirrors, so Deadshot will have totems for the Demon Warrior, and at the same time, he can then play the Shrimps and get rid of the Demon Warrior so quickly. 150 DPS is just
Yeah,
brutal.
but Asa has his own trips as well.
Yeah, true. But we will have to see who can stack them up
And
better and faster.
And even if you just use your traps for defensive purposes, you lose the time on the bridge.
Yeah.
Asa can just build up the bridge timings here, and they both have fairly fast cycling decks.
Well, the EXP at the starting few minutes will always go for Deadshot, mainly because Acer is setting up the Demon Warrior and will take quite a bit to get to the 5 stack, so at the same time, Deadshot will use those few minutes to pressure the bridges as much as he can. So as you can see,
Yeah, he's also not losing any time on the bridge. Just like
Yeah.
as soon as Asa captures one, he instantly is back up
Look at
there
that.
and like
he's
immediate
making sure.
response.
Yeah, he's making sure the bridges are his 100% of the time. Most likely Elu Cleaver. Sewer Scrat dropped down on the top bridge.
And that's a nice opportunity to play the Tranquil.
And there you go.
There it is.
One of the best value tanks in the game, Tranquil Shihu, for 4 mana. It will get
just
rid
gonna-
of that, heal himself up to full, and also grant him a heal potion, which he doesn't need, because he's already at full.
That will be another fireball.
Yeah, most
Oh,
likely, and will
doesn't
be a
even-
really good one.
Yeah. Will he need it? No, it's late now. Well, saving it. And again, instantly on the bridge.
Deadshot playing this to perfection. The EXP difference is now 30, but in a mirror matchup, that is really not good.
I feel like Acer's decks are just too greedy for Deadshot's matchup because he's punishing it really, really hard.
Yeah.
Like getting so far ahead in XP, and the Demon Warrior only at 4 at the moment, and he gets the mana potion as well, while Acer doesn't even get potions at all at this point.
So Ruffles just got 2 mana for Deadshot, and that's exactly
There's
what
another
he needs.
mana potion.
Yeah, and he will get it, uncontested. There's nothing that Acer can do, and that's 4 mana in the span of 10 seconds. Well, a bit more, obviously, but in average.
And now Acer starts getting his own potions, but... Oh, look at that.
5-stack
That's a
Demon
Ruffles
Warrior
meetup.
is up, and yep, they say hello, they give each other a little lick, and now...
Schlurp.
2 mana for each, but that's 6 mana now on the count for Deadshot and 2 mana for Acer, that he just got his perk 2.
Acer now with the Demon Warrior at 5, so now we have to see if that can make up for the 50 XP difference.
Yeah, the thing is, Deadshot has gotten every single potion that Ruffles has gotten, and 2 of those have been heals, and 3 of those have been, okay, now 3 and 3, so 6 potions. That's gonna be 3 heals, 3 mana potions.
He doesn't want them to get the mana. Nice fireball here.
The Demon Warrior has struggled to get past the bridge. This is the second time I've seen the Demon Warrior get past at this point. And Deadshot is... Oh,
That's the combo you spoke of.
Yeah, but he didn't time it correctly, and one of the shrimps goes down before the
That's
aggro.
a hit to face. 1,
2 hits.
2. And that's a lot of damage here.
1k.
1,000 damage
1k
to
for a
face.
simple mistake of timing. But he takes a potion. A heal potion. That's great for him. Although it's not the best he could get right now because 1k HP is not critical. Good fireball.
Ruffles getting mana for Acer here, probably. No.
No, good dagger fall. Denied
And
it.
also a good Screaming Scrat.
Now the XP
Acer
difference
making
is
sure he-
50, and it's looking more and more in favor of Deadshot every single minute that goes by.
Acer really trying to keep top bridge here. Next Demon Warrior on the bottom.
Oh, the Spirit Mancer. Perfectly placed totem by Deadshot because the Spirit Mancer drew his aggro in the perfect moment, so he didn't get any
And that's
souls.
such a good potion for Deadshot here. XP potion as well.
Yeah. The difference is just absurd.
The Demon Warrior just walking into a trap, not even being dangerous here.
The difference here is...
Screaming Scrat blowing up Acer's own minions.
Look, this is the first potion that Deadshot gets on the other side of the bridge. Every single potion for Acer has been really difficult for him to grab because they have always been on the other side. This is the first one he gets on his own side, but Deadshot, every single potion, but the last one was on his own side.
Deadshot is so afraid of the Spirit Mancer, as he
And
should
heals.
be. Every time Acer plays the Spirit Mancer, there's instantly a fireball coupled with a dagger fall, killing the Spirit Mancer and everything that he plays to get it. Acer getting 2 XP potions in a row here, getting him back to only 48 XP difference, but Deadshot on both bridges here.
I like the only emphasized. I mean, it is just only because it used to be more, so... But
Yeah,
it,
but
it's too
Deadshot
late.
now in Mana Frenzy in a second.
Yeah.
Like, he's only 4 mana off.
Mana?
Mana, XP.
Yeah.
Mana.
Mana? So that's 2 EXP off for Mana Frenzy. He will just get in a second 1 EXP off and Mana
Look at
Frenzy
the
now.
bottom bridge, that's...
Yeah. Now, the Demon Warrior on the top bridge is no issue for him. He will now have the
And look,
shrimps.
it's another
Oh.
amazing potion for Deadshot here, like...
Yeah, there he goes. Mana Potion, perfectly grabbed. And Demon Warrior goes down, he gets both bridges, and now it's the road to the end. Acer is so far behind in the XP, he needs 35 to get his own mana friend.
Deadshot sitting on both bridges here, now losing control of bottom, but immediately gaining it back. Top bridge generating mana for him constantly.
Oh no! Did you see? Okay, so you get 3 EXP by a potion, and he just got a EXP potion that gave him 3 mana. So the perfect potion.
Oh, and Acer's Ruffles is stuck on the taunt totem.
Oh no. Well, GG. This looks like Acer taking the set. Sorry, Deadshot taking the set 2-0.
Deadshot once again knocking Acer out of the tournament.
So GG is a really, really good set and very dominating by Deadshot. Both games, Acer luck he had against Cat. But we'll see. Okay, so Deadshot does pick up the APEP, but Lear Game does not. He goes out with Setsu. Is the Setsu aggressive enough to take out the almighty APEP, the god of defense? We'll see. Stay tuned. So both players testing out, waiting for 10 mana to show their cards. You know, Lear Game instantly shows the good old Wolf Among.
I think Deadshot has a huge advantage in this matchup.
He has a chopper, he has Mountain Shaper. Oh my god.
Exactly.
Yep.
He has the
GG.
chopper in his deck, and the chopper just destroys Lear Game's entire strategy completely.
Yeah. Well, the chopper is no longer in hand, but here comes the wolves, which are gonna be slow. They didn't sleep. They are tired. They are moving so slow.
He's just gonna let them come to face.
Yeah, he doesn't care. They hit so slow. It's not even it's not even dangerous.
Oh, and there's another enraged wolf. That could actually be pretty dangerous.
Boink.
But one shrimp surviving and just 50 DPS is so much.
Oh no. He got a free spirit. No, it's not spirit infusion. What the hell is that card called?
Skeleton?
Yeah, the Skelly Boy. He's not gonna get a soul from it. Yeah, okay, he will. So that's really good if he gets the soul on the chopper. Oof, Lear Game is gonna have one hell of a time in this game.
Yeah, I mean he's just gonna play the chopper now to deal with the bottom bridge, I guess.
Here we go. Bridge grab from both players.
There it
Deadshot
is.
slightly ahead in the XP and instantly plays the wolf, the Howling Moon on the top bridge when he saw the chopper on the bottom. And the chopper will get the HP, as we just mentioned.
Oh, and that's
Both go.
so unlucky for Lear Game.
He gets rid of it, but look at the cost. They both die so quickly.
And Deadshot again ahead in the XP game, like
Yep.
how we see it so often from him.
Just got perk 2, so Totem is available. And Mr. APEP is now invulnerable.
And the scary thing about Deadshot is like he's in control of the whole match the whole time, and he's sitting on 10 mana all the time. Like he's sitting on 10 mana right now, and he's just waiting for a moment to do something.
Is he playing Chopper? No.
No, because Lear Game didn't once bitten the second wolf. Deadshot sees it's only one wolf and goes like, okay, then I don't need the chopper now.
Fireballing the Dragon Whelp there at face was a mistake, in my opinion, because he didn't deal damage to face. He could have killed the Dragon Whelp because the Dragon Whelp was not going to get any bridges. He was just going to go straight towards the middle of the bridge. So he could have killed it with Setsu, but he instead wasted 4 mana for it, dealing no damage to face. The wolves didn't deal any damage. So, I don't know. Chopper
Yeah,
again.
there's the chopper again.
Uh-oh.
And the totem sets the dealing no damage to face at all. Deadshot
Not so
still.
good.
And the
Aw.
spirit to the dragon whelp. He's probably gonna take. Yeah, he's taking the bottom bridge.
And it's gonna take it back unless he plays his own Dragon Whelp. He does, but it's gonna die, look. Oh, and he drew the
What's
Dragon
that?
Whelp towards the Wolfamong Sheep. He hurts his own Wolfamong Sheep. This is so bad for Lear Game. Yeah, I don't see a way he can
the
come back.
Shockrock not even really doing anything. Like, all it accomplishes is like 30 damage.
They are really tied up in EXP, but still this favors the APEP because the Setsu will not be able to do anything against the totem. Unless he stuffs
Yeah,
up
not only
everything.
favors it the APEP is ahead here. Like, HP-wise they're exactly the same, and the XP-wise he's ahead by 20 now.
Leargate tried to jump towards the Dragon Whelp, but at the time he Setsu lands, the Whelp gets right behind the Chopper, and then Setsu targets the Chopper, which then gets more HP because of the skeleton. Oh no.
And there's perk 3 now for the APEP.
Yeah, and he gets... Wait, was that a... more shrimps?
I don't know, he played it so quickly.
I'm guessing that was more shrimps, because it... Yeah, the moment I saw the perk 3 come out, those were really... If that's more
In a
shrimps...
second.
Yeah,
If that's more shrimps, it's GG.
Yeah, it had to be more shrimps. It has to be more shrimps. Oh,
No.
wait. It has to... It could be a
some more.
Morgul.
That's also a pretty good card. And that's a nice...
Oh, I'm lagging.
no...
Stream is going down. I'm lagging.
Deadshot damaging phase of clear game. Non-clear game actually not below 1. Well, Deadshot is sitting comfortably at 2k. Dealing with the wolf without even using the hammer. There's the next wolf. Nice mountain shaper once again, just clearing the entire board. Followed by now. Lear game's jumping non-stop by now, but I don't see a way for him at the moment. Which is become friends soon. I hear Jules.
No. I'm dead.
I have a question for you. Fred to haste, right? Shouldn't it be mana haste then now instead of mana frenzy?
Okay, I'm back. XD.
XD.
XD, and I'm back for the best point of the match. Mana Frenzy for Deathshot.
So I'm gonna ask you again.
Ask
Shouldn't
me.
it be mana haste now instead of mana frenzy, since frenzy got renamed?
Is it... You sure? Maybe? I don't know. Is it the same? Deathshot dies.
I think so.
Sorry, Deathshot. I mean, my boy,
Lear
Leargame
dies.
dies. Bye-bye, Leargame. He got... The flyby did like a 2-pack. Brap, brap. The face there. So yeah, I apologize for the frames dropped, but yeah, there's nothing I can do really. Something's going on with the internet, so... anyways.
Deadshot showing some incredible control play here. Like, controlling every match so far, always taking control of the bridges, managing the XP fantastically, and always being like 40 XP ahead in the end of the game.
Yeah. So there's no APEP left for Deathshot. Leargame still has his own APEP. Does he want to play it? Maybe not. His RNG isn't the best today. Maybe yeah, but I don't know. He still has his scary Mellow. and he's scary Diona. He's got all the scary things.
I think we're probably gonna see the Diona now.
From Deadshot?
Yeah.
It's possible. We could also see the Volco, which isn't
I mean,
bad.
he just played the APEP, so.
Oh, so if you
Yeah.
play APAP, you okay?
No, I just meant more like I
I'm
was
kidding you.
thinking because I thought he wants to play something with Fireball against the Wolf Amongst Sheep, but then again he picked the APEP and didn't need a Fireball because he has the Chopper in his sideboard. So Deadshot goes with Setsu here. You're gonna
Setsu
see a
Mirror.
Setsu Mirror.
I wonder why people just decide to play, keep playing the same master over and over once they lost with it.
I mean, for one, the thing you lost to just got knocked out, and maybe you thought like, okay, I'm gonna pick this, you're gonna pick this, and then I'm gonna win. And then he picks something you didn't anticipate, but then you're, okay, this is out, now I can win with it.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm just lost at
I
this
don't know
point.
either.
A scary ow its own face, and there's a Battle Shihao hitting everything because it has 3 stacks, and now Howling Moon will reduce
So
the
fast.
HP. Ow, more wolves. Ooh,
More monkeys.
yeah, monkeys are so good, but the Dragon Wolf is better.
Deadshot taking
Burn
a lot
him.
of damage early on here this time.
Yeah, but he does get perk 1 before Lear Game does, but he just gets his own. It's pretty much tied up. Both of them have 1 bridge.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Yeah, we have to restart here.
What happened?
Deadshot had 2 defensive choppers in his hand.
Nice one. So,
Yeah, but he left as early as he could. Like, he left as soon as he saw it.
so this happened way after the 30 seconds mark.
Yeah, but then again, I mean, yeah. I mean,
Oh,
he
this
left as soon as he saw it, to be fair.
How do you realize you have 2 choppers once the game is already started? How did you notice it when you're deck building?
I don't know.
Um,
It's a long day for them. They play a lot of games.
but we're trying to discuss what to do here.
I mean, they ruled the 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And I think your game is right here.
Yep. The thing is, it's up to us to decide what to do.
Yeah, obviously. I'm gonna DM you real quick.
Yeah. We'll take 1 minute to decide what goes on here. And we'll be right back. I'll just leave you with some dope ass jams. So, be right back. So, welcome back. We apologize for the inconveniences. So, let me explain real quick what happened. We had in game number 2, the set was 1-0 for Deadshot, and he started the second game with 2 Defenso Choppers in his Diona. He didn't realize after the 30 seconds mark because, well, the second Defenso Chopper was the 10th card in hand, while the first one he played, I think it was the Defensive Chopper. So then he then saw he had 2. It was after the 30 seconds mark, so he realized, he left. And we then decided to let Leargame do the call if he wants to replay, with a special rule that he will pick whatever Deadshot plays. But fair play, I mean, Leargame, we are talking about money right now. This is for the grand finals, or being a third. So Leargame has decided to... Now the series will be tied at 1-1 because this was way after the 30 seconds mark, and he could have realized he had 2 choppers in the deck building phase. So this was entirely Deadshot's fault. So we'll just do the set is 1-1. Leargame cannot play the Setsu. That counts as the Setsu win. And yeah, we'll continue from here.
Yeah, we sadly can't check the replay because the replays are buggy at the moment, and Jules spectate the Leargame, so we don't really know if it was the last card, because I didn't pay attention as well, because I was looking at the map, but we don't know. It is how it is, and the rules say 30 seconds, so it's just fair to go 1-1, I believe.
Yeah.
If you get so far in the tournament, you should get your decks right, and shit happens.
Yeah. The reason why we were taking long is because, as we just mentioned, this is for the 3rd place match, and whoever wins goes against Ken in the grand finals. So we're talking about whoever loses this gets less money. So we know both players are really competitive, and they both want to go forward, and doing so by breaking the rules isn't something neither of them want. So it's fair to say it's 1-1. And we'll see what goes next. So this counts as a win for the Setsu, as if they just won the game with Setsu against the Diona. So they cannot play Setsu. But they still have 3 decks available, each of them. So he can still play his APEP. Yeah. Huh?
There they are. So Setsu game. And what was it for that shot, Ape?
Yeah, APEP.
So I'm guessing we see the Diona again from that shot?
No, he plays Volco.
Oh.
We have APEP on Leargame and Volco on Deadshot.
Okay, I'm spectating again.
And instantly your game opens up with Future Present, and he gets a great draw. He gets Swarmers out of his Future Present.
Hit shot again with nice bridge control here. Saving up his mana, just waiting for his opponent to play. And getting rid of the shield from the aimbot as well.
And slowing it.
And so, even holding bridge between the Demon Warrior and the aimbot.
It also gets him 1 EXP. The aimbot was so slow.
Yeah,
oh,
and he got a ping off.
Now, Leargame gets his perk 1, and he gets the same card he got against Cat. A good old Zeppelin Bomber. So Sabai will be happy he gets to see this. And it's also against the Volco. Look, that shot is
I thought you meant Gorak Sacrifice.
Look, boink.
Yeah, that's 250 damage.
That's gonna happen every single time unless Deadshot gets his Screaming Scratch deflected and then something else to kill it, because
Yeah, Deadshot
Volco.
actually pinged ferociously at the bomber. Like, he's not happy to see that.
yeah, as a Volco, you shouldn't be. Now the XP isn't as high as it should. The difference isn't as high as it should be for Deadshot, with Leogame having played the Future Present. And he got such a good card to take the bridges. The Swarmers are so good. Here comes the
He
second
just
bomber.
plays it again, and Deadshot this
it's
time knows what's gonna happen.
Ah,
but
okay. Close. And slow
nice
everything.
slow again.
That was a bit of
nice
overcommitment.
Oh, you think so? I like the Mountain Shaper.
I think... I mean, what did he kill with it?
Well, nothing, but sometimes you just gotta drop the hammer.
You gotta drop it because it's flashy and it's all good and
Drop it
flashy.
because it's hot.
Ooh, drop it like it's hot. I see. Hey, Neo in chat. What's up, Neo? Anyways, let's go. Oh, get Warrior to take the bridge. But it's...
Deadshot this time not really in an XP lead, like 3 XP. This is probably the closest game XP-wise we have seen from opponents that he had currently.
And this is really good
And
for Leogame.
Yeah, and the Demon Warrior is already at 4 as well, so... Oh, and that's
Here it comes. No! They slowed him and killed him.
I think Deadshot could have waited on the bridge burn here, let the Demon Warrior cross and then bridge burn the aimbot.
And Elu Cleaver gets to face. A lot of damage by the Elu Cleaver. So Leogame ahead in both EXP and HP. Good bridge burn though, but... Oh, this is so bad for Deadshot, having to use the flyby every single time the Sep comes out. Because the Sep is free.
Yes. He doesn't really have anything else, and he needs the shields on the crossbows for the Demon Warrior.
But he cannot throw them in there because there's the Curse Bearer and the shields will just go off.
Yep.
He cycles
Another
so
fly.
quickly.
No, he plays double flyby. I'm kidding.
Oh, wait, I actually fell for it. I was like, wait, what? Again? Not again. Dude, he cycled faster than the APEP. He played the
but
flyby.
the Demon Warrior is following the Screaming Scrat, and
Oh, he got a
it
hit.
actually takes the bridge back.
He got a hit for the sap. Oh, another flyby.
That's
He cycles so
flyby.
quickly. How is he not getting a lot of pings off his cycle? I'm just perplexed. Leogame is doing a great job of holding this bomb bridge though.
Oh, and there comes the bomber again.
Beep, beep. There's no way he can stop it. Oh, he
He
did.
can!
Ooh,
He's
that was
the last
Oh my
boy.
god, he got it. Look what he got for free. Wait, just wait for it. You're gonna love it.
Oh, wait. Oh my god,
Oh
it's a
my
priestess.
god, with the Demon Warrior, this is over. I mean, he can burn it, but it's free. It's a free priestess. Here comes the Zap. Yep. The flyby will come out to protect Volco from his
He
face.
doesn't have to flyby
Oh
yet.
my god, no! It gets a hit. He might get another. It
And
will
it-
get another hit. Zeppelin.
Oh my god, the Zeppelin with
hits.
another one!
This is GG. This
There's,
is GG.
there's already
oh.
coming the next Demon Warrior.
Demon Warrior's in face. 2 hits on face. Next Zeppelin comes out. Flyby has to be available now. Oh my god. Oh, he didn't need it. Demon Warrior. Okay, this wins the game. No. Ooh. Just mountain
Deadshot
shaper him to
25
face.
XP behind and just clinching onto life barely.
Oh, that Demon Warrior almost hits face. This is so
I want a
intense.
Zeppelin finish.
Yeah, Sabai wants it too. Oh, look at the... Oh, Priestess is so mean, but the Warrior walks a bit faster. Oh, no. Oh, Priestess was keeping the aimbot alive.
And there comes the Zeppelin
Oh,
bomber.
it
Oh,
went-
oh no, the Screaming Scrat!
Oh my fucking heart. Oh, the Warrior.
How is he gonna
Oh.
deal with the top pusher?
Oh,
There's...
2 Priestess. Oh, the burn.
They can't heal the burn. And there comes the bomber behind them. Oh my god, and he has to fire.
Wait, Thehagengnome is taking some damage from the pings. He's not even using his totem. He needs to do it. He was at full health. Now he's at below half.
He's too focused on getting the bomber to phase. I respect it.
I mean, he might lose if he doesn't pay attention. He's closing him on a frenzy though, but... Oh, good fireball. Boom.
Well, that's a good
everything dead.
fireball.
Wait, look what's available for Leargame. Bomber. Throw it. There we go.
Yeah, but the bomber... Oh...
Maybe he will throw the flyby? No. No flyby? Bomber! Oh,
and the screaming spread distracting the Demon Warrior and
that's
tanking the
just
hit from the
wasted.
Zeppelin bomber.
He just wasted the fireball. That was just dead. Anyways.
And
Oh, he's getting damaged by the curse bearer. He's getting damaged.
Oh, what is happening?
Oh.
He has to defend this! And the bomber is coming!
The demon warrior
He's
almost
pinging
hit
the bomber, he can't deal with it! Oh my god!
I'm just out of
And
words.
the next demon warrior already arrived and Leargame is in mana frenzy now.
I just
Oh,
want
go
to see-
bat!
The bat is just murphing. He just goes. The bat
Oh,
just
the
teleports.
Zeppelin
He
bomber
doesn't
is
care.
coming,
Oh,
it's coming! It's
boink.
ruthless! It's a bomber finish!
And the APEP wins because the best card in the game, Zeppelin Bomber, comes out as a reward for perk 1.
It's 2-1 for Leargame now.
Yeah, so 3 mins to sideboard. There's no APEP or Setsu for Leargame, and Deadshot cannot play his APEP. He won in the first game, and we saw the best card in the game, the Bomber finish. Now, this is rough, because Leargame now has the same 2 decks he had against Cat, the Diona and Milloween. Which one do you think he needs to play next to win?
I mean, last time I said like 3 times he's gonna play Diona, no,
Yeah.
he's always gone for Milloween, so this time I'm gonna say he's going for Milloween.
I'm gonna say he's going for
Watch.
Diona.
No, it's gonna be Milloween.
It's gonna be Diona.
No.
Yeah, it's gonna be Diona Mirror. Mark my words.
If it's Diona, I quit.
Okay, that's gonna be solo casting next, boys. It's gonna be a
Oh.
Diona Mirror. Aww.
And it's Diona
The Zawuru.
against Millow. I knew it.
Nah, it's just a optical
Skin.
illusion.
It's just a skin.
Yeah. Milloween is using the
Imagine if there were
Diona.
like skins in the game for your master that make it look like other masters. Then you get like to perk 1 and the Milloween just throws Volco pings suddenly and you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, that would be really cute, like to see the Volco and dressed up as
No,
Millow.
that would be terrible.
You'd be like, okay, Turtle's coming up next. Nope. 10,000 pings come to your face. And the ow is just dead. Oh, yep.
Oh, and the
He
twink.
needs to throw a fireball.
Well... Oh, not in here. Unlucky.
And the chopper is just
Did he get
mean.
the...
Wait, does he have double choppers this time? Please check.
No,
30-second
he
mark?
doesn't.
Okay,
Well,
good.
not so far.
The 30-second mark already passed, so we had to make sure.
He has triple chopper.
He has triple now? Okay, nice. He has 10 choppers.
Double is not allowed. But triple
He's
is
playing
okay.
he's playing adventure mode. He just caught choppers from the new stuff. Howling Moon dropped from the top bridge while Chopper was still at the bottom, and Flightless Dragons in response, and they just kill the ow. There we go. Nice.
They just kill you.
Ow, yeah. And here comes the combo. Wait, does he even have the combo? I haven't seen. No, he doesn't.
Doesn't.
He doesn't have the spicy combo. He just has a Arcane Golem, but he has no spawn of Fury.
But that's a nice fireball.
It is.
Bonk.
Boink. Arr. There's still one Arr in the bottom bridge. It's gonna get killed by the chopper, but still, this golem can try to do something about it, but no, it's dead. Oh, he spent so much mana to
That's
keep
a
it alive.
lot of...
And
Yeah.
he doesn't even have the bridges. He has no mana.
Even if it
No
stays
mana.
alive, it's only like alive for maybe 1 shot on the tower. I don't know if that's worth it.
Well, he spent so much mana, he didn't have the bridges. He then spent the only 3 he got for the tantrum and get the bridges, but Deadshot just gets the back. He's still ahead in XP, so...
Yeah, Leargame is still ahead at the moment. But Deadshot getting a XP potion right before his face.
Yep.
Like, that Ruffles really likes him today.
He's been a good boy.
Not getting any real value out of this Howling Moon other than the 2...
Well, he played the
wolves.
owl at the back, so that was a mistake on him. If he would have dropped it right on the monkey, they would have killed him. Then the aimbot.
Yeah, but the aimbot only lost the shield, and the monkey just healed back up to like 75% HP.
Exactly. If they would have dropped it right onto the monkey, then it wouldn't have healed him. Then aimbot wouldn't have done so much damage. Oh.
But the trap
10 HP.
Is...
Oh.
Okay, he doesn't get it.
Here comes the owl. Kills the. Oh.
But that wolf is gonna hurt so much. He's enraged.
And there's a scrap with frenzy. Oh.
Haste.
Oh. Sorry, I'm old school. I'm still gonna call it frenzy, okay?
I called it frenzy one time last stream.
And they all flamed you?
And they and Twitch chat immediately went it, calling it frenzy in 2019.
Well, that's a good representation of how Twitch chat sounds like.
True.
True. So now Deadshot is ahead in EXP, but not in health, and perk 3 is about to be hit by both players, and this turtle's like gonna hurt. Oh, that's a heal potion. That's a heal potion. He gets it. Of course he gets it. What is Deadshot gonna near game? Oh, okay. Good spell combo.
Gonna die.
Yes. So he didn't play the Wolf Among Sheep, but he did play the one spin on the Tantrum Thrower, and he gets
That's a lot of damage that's coming to face there.
A lot of damage. Oh, look at the shrimps die. They go out so fast. Well, he
Double
threw...
enraged golem.
Yeah, it hits so hard. That's like 1,000 extra damage.
Now.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, and the top of taking the bridge.
Oh,
back.
he gets a potion.
That's a mistake.
Right in front of the wolf. Okay, now...
Deadshot gonna drop not below 1000 HP here, but really close. There comes... Oh, nice taunt totem to stop the missiles. And that's a...
Yeah.
Enraged.
Oh, 10 stacks.
Level 10
but is she gonna die? Boink.
She is. Oh, and he does. Oh, nice.
Aww.
And it dies before.
Oh,
it can
look at
get
the heal
hit.
potion.
That's another
Yoink.
heal potion. Right on top of the trap.
Oh no. The leader game's just not playing. He's floating so much man, and then he plays. Ow! Again. He's gonna drop a golem right behind him. There he goes. Oh, another chopper. That's a walker chopper.
And the
Kappa.
golem immediately goes
Oh.
to level 9.
Wait, they didn't take any damage from the chopper. Well, just hit. One hit, and... Well, they just dead. Boink! But he gets a hit on face. The other one doesn't.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
good fireball.
Destroys the shrimps immediately.
Deadshot will take damage. Good shock rock. He took a little bit of
doesn't
damage.
even care anymore. He's
Look.
just going for face
Yeah.
damage right now.
And he shouldn't care. He's behind in EXP. Not by a lot, but he still needs it.
I mean,
Oh, there's an EXP potion. He's getting closer and closer to Mana Frenzy. But he needs heals. He needs
oh no,
heals.
Ruffles at half HP.
Oh, and the chopper is on the top bridge.
I
this will
don't
be
think
game.
he can stop this.
Yep, I don't think he can stop it either. Fireball, and he also has a dagger fall. He has a lot of removal for face. He needs heal potions right now. Oh my god, he dealt so much damage. Look at the damage.
Leargame is just gonna spell him out here. He has so many spells.
Oh, there's a
Oh,
heal
wait.
potion. He won't get it. Oh, he will. He will. Oh no, he didn't. Oh my god, this is just going back and forth.
I mean, Leargame tied up completely in XP right now, and there's like
Oh,
no way
missiles.
Deadshot is
Aw.
taking back the bridges.
Wait, if he throws missiles
that's a-
on face. Oh, no, the heal potion. No. Oh, he got it.
He has Shock Rock.
I mean, if he has missiles as well.
Yeah.
GG. Okay, he
He's
has
just
missiles in
cycling
hand.
for spells.
He has missiles in hand. G fucking G bit. Oh, okay.
And
I
yeah,
can't
doesn't have the
swear
mana
here.
to play the chopper.
Well, GG, Mellow. Oh, this was such a good set. I loved it. I know I'm gonna lose the other 99, so. Oh, sorry. My bad. I fat fingered another scene. Oh, I'm such a bad streamer, man.
Oh, it's 8-bit with Mordor.
No, wait, okay, Sunless is rigging this. He's speaking to him. I don't like this. Sunless, get the fuck out. You're not playing.
No, Thunder said.
See, he said more to APAP.
No. He didn't.
He did.
No.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
Future present earlier game.
Oh my god,
Don't
that's
call it.
such a good card.
Don't call it. I want to see it.
Oh my god, this is game changing.
Wait. Wait. I want to see what this is.
This is so good.
Is he hovering over it? Is he gonna play it now?
No.
Oh, I was about to say, wait. He got a.
Yeah, now he played it.
Oh my fucking god. GG.
This is so good.
This has been fun to watch.
3 mana for this.
And he rests the worst card in the board. Well, sadly, he isn't Stormbringer. So it's not gonna be
Oh, and the bomber as well. Let's go.
Let's go! Oh, and against Mora, that's gonna take a long time, and it could also go for the tombstones.
Good.
Oh no, this is not looking good. Look,
But
I'm
this
calling it
bull,
right
like-
now. Perk 3, he's going to get a bridge shrine.
Oh, that would be amazing. Or a bounty sniper.
No, bridge shrine. I'm calling it.
But the laser turret for 3 is such a good pull here. Like,
Yeah, everything he plays is
can-
just dead.
you can only be happy about
Oh,
that.
here comes. Oh, stopped. I think Cat predicted that to take out the.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, great,
Nice
great,
revive.
yeah. The Scratsan closed the lid, and the dragon will kill the laser turret before he could actually hurt the succubus before. Boink.
Boing.
Oh, there was a fire imp dropped right as the man shaper went off.
Beer game not wanting the Scrat tank revived.
That's fair, but he will get it.
Oh!
Oh, that's ooh.
He does it! What a madman.
Oh my god. And here we go.
There
Wait,
it is.
laser turret. That's so mean, man.
Yeah,
Why?
that's fair. Because it's against Cat. He's still.
he needs.
I mean, come on. He got Gorak's sacrifice against Cat in his first match. Like, give the man some luck.
He needs a handicap.
But he's still taking a lot of damage. Like, it's
Yeah.
1k damage now. But
I mean-
now he's reached perk 2 and now he
Yeah,
will stop taking.
I think 1k is really not much. I think he needed to take a lot more for it to be dangerous. I mean, it's against the Mora, so. Oh, and here comes the laser turret. Oh, the Zep will get a hit on face. Boink. It might even get more.
It might get second.
Yeah, it will get a second. Succubus will drop, but it will get a second. Yep, it does get
But-
two.
But Cat revives the golem.
Oh man. Oh mama. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good fireball. Oh, the screaming
so
scrap.
how fast can he cycle to the laser turret? Fast enough.
Fast. How fast? And that's the next card he gets.
Oh,
Oh.
and he. Oh, he.
And, okay,
not
Zep
a
is dead.
happy meter game.
Well, he's so ahead in the XP though. He needs to get the bridges. And he's an APEP. He can't be this far behind against the Mordor. Oh, Frenzy Golem. Ooh. Okay,
But
5
now
stacks.
he has his level 5. Yeah.
Here comes the big girl. I can't say the B word. Oh.
Boy?
No. With another letter. It's with B. Okay, here we go. Oh, here comes again the chopper, but dead.
That's a nice mountain shaper.
Yeah, great. And he kills everything with the
Still
help of
not gaining in
laser turret.
XP here.
I mean,
least
he
the
will.
revive is not that great.
He will
for
because he will get.
Cat.
Look, hear me out. Perk 3 is coming out, and as I called it, he will get a bridge shrine. So he will still get mana frenzy first.
He
Look,
won't get a bridge shrine.
He will. Just trust in me, man.
Wanna bet?
Yeah, I want to.
Oh my god, it's a good card!
Yeah, it's a bridge shrine, right?
No.
Oh my fucking god, GG. Just okay, he just threw it for nothing.
Yeah.
He could have
he's
gotten a
not used to
frenzy.
play that card.
He could have gotten a frenzied Scrat Tank for free.
He could have.
And boy.
Man, when you know I'm gonna play against the mortar, and then you hear, yeah, you're gonna get laser turret and ghost as your perks, you're like, fuck yeah, let's play this.
Yeah, true. But is it? I think it's not good
It's
now.
still super close, that's the point.
The problem
I mean,
is, Cat is so far
Cat
ahead
is
against,
ahead.
against an A-pad. That is just brutal for League game.
Yeah, sure. Oh, look at that damage from the chopper.
Well, that's a lot of damage. Well, look, he's just playing the turret here. Why? If you play it in between both bridges, you would not only kill everything, but
What
look,
is he
and
doing with the ghost?
Oh my!
He's not playing his perk right at all.
I'm guessing he's just throwing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, he did say something about being hungry and he wants to eat, and he doesn't feel like he can win 6 games against Cat, but not like this, man. Look, the ghost. Why? Yeah, I'm just gonna say he's throwing this one, but that's
And that's what I meant when I
That's
said
not
he
a
played
veteran
way more
mistake.
games, and maybe he's just burned out at this point. Like,
this is not
so
a
many
veteran's
mistakes.
mistake. This is not something that, yeah. Now,
the first
yeah, now
tank
he gets it, but he gets
for
it
1
with,
HP.
Yeah, exactly.
At Cat at Mana Frenzy now.
Yeah, these are not mistakes someone like with experience like Lear Game or Cat or any other veteran will replicate. I think he's just burnt out.
And now it's over. Cat is on the bridges now.
Yeah.
And there's like no way to take them back. And Lear Game had every tool he needed to beat this.
Look
deck.
again, the ghost. It will get a 1 HP golem.
No. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was locked onto the Curse Bearer.
So I'm not gonna call it like he's intentionally throwing, because why would you? You're playing for money. But I think he's just really tired. These are not common mistakes for someone like Lear Game. And this is just game over. There's no way. Yeah. Cat starts the set off 1-0 against Lear Game.
Like, I was so hyped about the ghost, but he didn't do anything with it. Like, oof. Playing the ghost into his succubus like multiple times and not taking any advantage of it. Like, he could have had so many Scrat tanks and like even a golem if he would have been little bit patient with it, maybe.
Yeah.
But he just kept playing it offhand every time he had it, and I think that's just fatigue at this point.
Yeah, I think the mistake started off with the laser turret, because he was playing it more towards one of the bridges. But if you would play it in the middle between both bridges every single time, you would not only kill everything, because there's no way Cat could deal with it, because none of his ranged minions in the Modar would be able to hit the laser turret from the other side, except for the Fire Imp. But you would not throw the Fire Imp like that, because it will just die to it, right? So
I think he was scared of the Scrat tanking it all, but
it's fine if you would just throw any of your tanks at it. Like, he has a Curse Bear, he has a Demon Warrior, he can even throw, I don't know, the Aimbot, whatever.
yeah.
And he not only would kill everything, but make sure the bridges are always pressured by the laser turret and his minions, and that's where he just screwed up and allowed Cat to get a lot of EXP difference, like an advantage, being Modar, which you would always expect Modar to be on the back foot, against an APEP as well.
Yeah, I totally agree here. Like, he had all the tools to take advantage early and late game, and he just didn't play them right.
Yeah. Like, I don't think, even with the Ghost, I think it was already too late. Cat was really ahead, so that was not really going to make a lot of difference. But still, I'm guessing it was not going to be enough with the Ghost. It was a great draw, but I think it was not going to be enough. But we'll see up next. Cat cannot play Modar. He only has Volco, Setsu, and APEP available. And Lear still has all of his 4 Masters and decks to be played. Do you think he will still play the APEP?
What is Cat gonna play is the question.
I'm thinking there's going to be APEP on both sides, but this time Cat cannot throw as he did the last time with APEP.
I mean... Yeah, I think double APEP is pretty reasonable here.
Oh, okay. That sounds good. I mean, I'm guessing double APEP is a chance here. Because if Lear continues playing as he is, he always takes the deck he lost with, like on the next game. So he is still gonna play APEP. That's something Cat can visualize. Cat should not play his Setsu because there's Mountain Shaper on Lear Game's side, and that's just gonna kill everything from Cat, except, well, for the Setsu if he plays it on face and Mountain Shaper goes a bit more forward. But I'm thinking APEP is the best for Cat right now. They're saying they want this to go 3-2 to maximize caster value.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think as well that it's APEP, gonna be APEP, but I could also see a Volco from Cat because
Volco is Volco in his own cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's possible.
But I think we're gonna see 2 APEPs here.
It's most likely. I'm guessing it's going to be APEP, but Volco isn't a bad call at all. What? Okay.
Let the
APEP
fight
Setsu.
commence.
I did not see this coming. APEP Setsu. Let's see how the Setsu does against the APEP.
Good starting hand for Lear game here.
Does he have the future present in hand? Well, he does. He must.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see all the stacks.
And that's such a good pull!
We'll see.
It's amazing.
What?
Yahoo.
What's the initial mana cost of the card?
5.
So now it's 3.
Yes.
Is it a Defenso Chopper for 3 mana?
Nope.
Is it a Scotty for 3 mana?
Nope.
We'll
Something
see.
that can...
It's a Scrap Tank for 3 mana.
It is.
Oh, mama. Oh, look at the damage coming out from Cat onto Lear Game. Already below.
And also the XP, 20 ahead. The pull is really nice, but now Lear Game has to get back into the game.
Well, we'll see what he gets from perk 1. If he gets something like a Stin, it's most likely
that
the
would
best.
be amazing.
Yeah, behind the Scrap Tank. But
Maybe,
we'll see.
maybe he even gets a Gurek Sacrifice.
Maybe. Well, he can because it's a spell.
Not exactly what he wants, but it's a good card. It's an Elite Swarmer.
Oh, Elite Swarmer is quite... Oh, that's a real cleaver. And Setsu coming in hot. Oh, the Mordril pushes the Curse Bearer, and that's going to be...
Oh my god, and he doesn't have mana to defend this.
But thankfully, the cleaver does not get a face, but
does
still,
it somehow.
he takes...
40
yeah.
XP, you know?
He lost 1,650 health from 2 pushes. And still, he is 30 EXP behind his perk 2. Oh, there's a 30 XP difference. Cat looking really, really dominant in this last set. Game 2. Demon Warrior and 2 stacks for minute 2.
It's not really good.
Not really good. Yahoo! Oh.
Frenzied Scrat, oh no!
Oh no! It's gonna kill them all!
40 XP difference still.
And
They're not getting a lot of value out of the tank at the moment.
yeah, He's
Shrimps are just shredding it.
Oh, really good Screaming Scrat and Welt to take out the Dragon Welt from Leer Game without taking damage, and a good Fireball. Connects to face and everything else.
Now has to start looking at his HP, like nearly 1,000 here.
Yeah, but look at the XP difference at the same time. It's 50 ahead for Cat.
And he's floating, man. Oh no, he did float. He's just...
What do you mean? Are you spectating Cat? No.
No, Leer.
Oh. So Leer Game is just about to get his perk 2, but at the same time, Cat is about to get perk 3.
There it is. Now he has the totem. I don't see a way for him to come back at this point. Like, the XP gap is so huge, and once Setsu reaches perk 3, it's just gonna be non-stop jumps over and over again.
Yeah. And here comes the Morgul. It might get to face, but... Oh, and one of the Swarmers gets to face, and the totem comes out.
Save.
Saved. The Swarmer's gonna deal so much damage. Now,
But at
perk
this
3
point,
for
every
Cat.
HP matters.
I mean, Cat could just jump face now. There's no totem for Leer Game.
Yeah, but he has to defend here as well.
No, he doesn't. He has full HP.
Nice.
Very noisy, yeah, but... Set to jump. No? Yeah?
No.
No. Okay, it's looking
The
like...
XP difference not changing at all, but that's not what you want as the APEP here. You want to smaller the gap. and
why
take
is he jumping
advantage
to the
of something.
tank, though?
Because he doesn't need to jump for face at this point. He can just
But
play for
why?
the mana.
No, yeah. Maybe you don't need to jump face, but why jump to the tank? The one you won't be able to kill, and you're just wasting your perk 3.
Did you not listen? To maximize caster value, you're not listening.
So... Oh, there's a motivated
game.
Scrat in the bottom bridge.
Over 50 XP behind by now. Setsu still
Pew!
jumping bridges, taking more and more XP.
Oh, and she
And-
gets smacked in the face by the Demon Warrior.
The Demon Warrior now at 5 stacks. Now Leer Game has nearly all the tools he can have in his hand by now. Only perk 3 is missing. But on the other hand, Cat already closing into Mana Frenzy.
Phew, there we go. Yeah. Well, he still needs 35 EXP to close into Mana Frenzy, and a
Why did
really
he
good
play
jump
this-
on the top bridge.
Oh, okay.
Boink! And now, pew! Nice, really
The
good
Swarmer
jump.
hitting away.
Yep. That was like 3 hits from the Swarmer. It's still not a lot of damage,
And the
but...
sets are just stunning the Demon Warrior over and over. It just kills
Oh my god,
one
Leer Game
Scrat and one
still
Swarmer in the end.
doesn't have perk 3. Cat is 20 away from Mana Frenzy against APEP. This is so mind-blowing
And
for
Setsu
me.
jumping again already.
Pew! There we go, nice.
Again on the bridge.
Oh my god. Okay,
And
perk 3.
there it is. And it's his favorite card. It's another ghost.
He throws it to the flightless dragon.
Oh, what's he gonna get?
Oh, is he gonna get a Swarmer? Is he gonna get a bat? No, he's
I mean,
gonna
his Swarmer
die.
would be the best catch. He got all 2 games by now.
What do you mean? The 10 health golem was better.
I would
Oh, he's
take
gonna
the
get
Swarmer.
Setsu. He's getting Setsu.
No, he can't.
Cat got Mana
Oh, he's
Frenzy.
gonna get the... Oh, no, he can't.
This is no
Oh,
longer...
Cat is in Mana Frenzy now.
We're no longer casting Leer Game. We're casting his ghost, boys. That's
Yeah.
how it... Phew! And Setsu got
Leer
Mana
Game just
Frenzy.
has to get like 5 ghosts at once on the map and he can win
Oh.
the game, I believe.
That was a good Mountain Shaper, but there's a Dragon Whoop hitting
But it
face
doesn't
towards
matter.
it.
Look at the XP and look at the
Wait,
Mana
no,
Frenzy.
yeah, Cat is throwing. Look, he can just jump face with Frenzy and you're not. Cat, what are you doing?
He's just
He's getting
playing
Setsu!
with
He's getting Setsu! He got Setsu! He got Setsu
Bog.
with a ghost!
Yeah, and Setsu's just gonna land
And
again.
Nice.
Look at all the scrats.
Nah, I'm just putting, yeah, the score is Cat 2-0. I think that was just a bit mean. He was bullying a bit.
Oh my god, the
Look,
ghost!
You
Your game's only enemy.
You guys should see the live chat in the Discord. Lear Game is saying, while the game was going on, please start, I'm so hungry. Cat is intentionally starving me to death. Please reprimand. And Cat says, if you die IRL, I win. Which is true. So...
And that's why I said that I believe Cat is winning, because we had the exact same situation last time. We go into the grand finals after the winner finals, after a close 3-2, and Lear Game is like, oh no, I need to eat, I'm so hungry, I can't take this anymore, and Cat just stomps him away, while Cat probably ate while he was playing the loser finals.
I mean, dude, he already won $50. Maybe that's good enough.
Yeah, but...
Well, maybe he's just eating while playing.
At this point, I wouldn't care about the money anymore. It's about beating Cat at this point. Like
it's about the pride.
Yeah, exactly. Like losing 2 or like more than 4 finals in a row, like 2 winner finals and 2 grand finals. Man, that's chill. Like...
Did you hear that, Cat? This is no longer about the money. It's about beating you. Okay, sounds good. This is gonna be the 3rd consecutive tournament that Cat could win. And that's all the Volco Cups he joined. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at his... Oh. Look at his win rate. He's got 31 wins, 10 losses. 75% win rate. That's so strong. Ugh. Anyways, let's see.
And I mean, you have to be so crushed if you're Lear Game at this point, because like in the first match it was like a 3-2 for Cat, and you're like, oh my god, I had so bad RNG with APEP. What if I had good RNG and not Gorek Sacrifice and Bomber, and now you get like 2 games in a row where you actually get really good RNG with Scrat Tank and Laser Turret, and you still lose. Like, you can't even blame RNG anymore at this point. It has to be so frustrating.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Cat will now play his almighty APEP with the Hammer of the Gods, the Mountain Shaper, but Lear Game lost 2 games back-to-back with APEP. And if this doesn't prove APEP can lose, I don't know what can. I mean...
No, this only proves Cat can win any game.
No, this can only prove, like, even with APEP, you can just throw, and you can't win. There's no master.
Sunless in the chat just wrote, I have better win rates, smiley face.
No, you don't.
Can we check that?
Can we check that? Yeah, we can, but no, I won't check it. No, Sunless, no, you don't. I mean, let me see. I will see. He has... His son... Oh, he has 78. Oh, no. He has 78. And...
But how many games did he play?
Wait, huh?
Oh, damn,
He won 33 and lost 9. Oh, he joined more cups than Cat did, but he never joins the cups Cat does.
No, it's Sunless. Sunless joined less cups than Cat did, but Sunless played more loser brackets.
You calling him?
No, that's true.
Sunless played more losers brackets. Sunless, they're calling you a loser. Okay, never mind. Okay, we're starting. Game 3 is on its way. Can Cat do a 3-0 against Lear Game? We will find out. Stay tuned. Can Lear Game keep throwing as hard as he is already? It's Volco versus... Okay, Lear Game is still trying with APEP. You know what? I won't blame. I won't blame him.
I just want to see the RNG at this point. I'm like gambling. What's he gonna get?
Look. Future Present will give him Ghost.
Oh my god, imagine he gets Ghost from Present and from Track 3. Then he can Ghost like 1 10 HP Golem and 1 Scratch.
If he gets Ghost from Future Present, I'm pretty certain he will just quit.
He got Ghost! He actually got Ghost!
No, you're kidding.
He got... No, he really got Ghost!
If he got Ghost, I'm just leaving. I swear to God, I'm leaving.
He actually got Ghost!
Wait, no. Oh my fucking God! Oh my fucking no.
This is the best ghost of the tournament so far from him. It's incredible.
Dude, I called it before it even happened. I called it. I said he's gonna get a ghost.
Oh my god, this is so done.
Oh my god, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. The game is over. GG. Wrap it up. 3-0.
The point is, Ghost is not even. I mean, in this matchup, it's super bad, but I think Lear game maybe should practice a bit with the Ghost.
I think he just needs to stop playing APEP. He just needs to stop. The RG's not on his side. Oh my god. This is not even fun anymore. It's sad. It's sad to watch.
1 in 140, 84, and he gets the go.
No, it's not. No, it's not that much because you can't get like 1 mana cards. But
oh, okay.
Man, I just can't anymore. I just can't focus. I'm done. GG, can you cast for me? I'm just gonna take a piss. Be right back.
We're just gonna leave.
Yeah, 1 sec. I'll be right back. No, honestly, I'll be right back. 1 sec.
Yes, fine. Cat with the bridge bird. I think at this point we can surely say congratulations, Cat. And there's the next ghost.
Oink oink. Get
Actually
it.
take. Oh no, he gets nothing.
He will get
again.
it. Oh.
No, he doesn't get it.
I would be. I wouldn't even be mad if I will hear game. I would just be laughing my ass off. I think FDM is behind this. This can't be happening. He got 3 Zeppelins. Wait. Let me do.
Blame FDM in chat, please.
What do you mean blame? I'm so happy if you are doing this FDM. Look. He got 3 Zeppelins from his perk 1 out of all of the cards in the pull. He also got 2 ghosts from perk 3, and then he gets another ghost from yeah.
I wanted to let, like, I wish Cat would have let him survive just so he can pull another ghost from perk 3.
Just let him ghost the master.
But yeah, the story repeats itself. 3-2 into 3-0.
And Lear game just drops a lol. I'm a ghost genius.